The only television show I actually care
log
about.
in straight to that. It's another Saturday night. Welcome to the GrimDark. And Scott's erect.
That's awkward.
Totally erect. It's not. They love it.
Straight to that. It's another Saturday night.
Everyone knows that all the people who watch our shit love my boners.
And clearly everybody who watches our shit is also super erect at the thought of Venture Brothers.
Good, they should be.
I love the Venture Brothers. It's my favorite TV show. It's the. Oh, I shouldn't even say it's my favorite. If it is by extension my favorite by being the only one that I still consume. There is no other I liked Invincible, but I love Venture Brothers. It's so good.
Yeah, Invincible season 2 is supposed to come out. I don't know what's going on, if it's in late enough production that the strike isn't affecting it right now. But I thought it was supposed to come out later this year.
I don't know how the writers can strike on Invincible because it's based on a comic book that's completed. I feel like a writer's strike should have some pretty minimal effect.
Well, because they have to always change shit up.
Yeah,
they really didn't. I actually read the first the comic that was season 1. They didn't change that much.
Girlfriend was the biggest change.
That was about it. There was a few others like here and there, but that was the biggest thing, and it really wasn't even like a big deal. Like, they didn't actually change too much about how she acted as a person or anything. Maybe a little bit, but not a ton. So it would be kind of hard for a writer's strike to like derail that.
Right. Well, but part of the thing is on a lot of productions, and this is why I'm saying I'm not sure how it would affect Invincible, but on live action on sets, they always have writers present to be able to answer questions or make corrections or change things if, as they're shooting, they realize, oh shit, this isn't working. You know, what do we need? What's going on? Why isn't this working? So that's part of the thing is that writers have to be present, and it's even included in a lot of the contracts. It's like that's just how the production works. There are writers physically there. So I don't know if, and that's why I was saying I don't know if it's far enough along where maybe it's just animators. Maybe they've already recorded all the lines and the writers are done and they don't need to change anything anymore. And it's just the animators just animating. So I don't know.
What the fuck is going on?
There's a writer's strike going on.
Yeah?
Yeah, and the actors have now joined them. So.
Yeah.
I don't know. I say burn Hollywood down and start over.
Oh no, what a shame. They might have to write something original.
Good
See,
for a change.
that's kind of why I feel like, on the one hand, I get it. On the other hand, I myself have not been enjoying any of the content that's been coming out recently. Very little of it. So I'm kind of like, maybe some of these people shouldn't be writers.
I was about to say I can't remember the last time I went to see a movie, but then I remembered I went to see Guardians 3, which was actually super good. But
Guardians 3 was good. That's the last good Marvel movie I've seen since Endgame. Hot take here. Every movie
No Way
since Endgame
Home
has been garbage.
No Way Home.
Okay, actually, sorry. Since No Way Home has been garbage.
I was about to leave the fucking Discord.
But that's Sony. You can't count that. That's not Marvel. That's Sony.
It's still like half MCU. It's half.
Yeah,
it's Sony with Marvel basically getting to split most of the profits.
Right, Sony gets their hand in the pie, but it's still ultimately MCU is running the whole.
No, not that one. No, that one right there was Marvel did what they could to get as much of the pie as possible. That's Sony's baby, and they're not going to let that go back to Marvel.
I don't think. I think we're arguing about different things. I don't think we're arguing over the same thing. But,
Spider-Man stuff just isn't MCU. Anyway.
Yeah, no, you lost me. I'm not understanding what you're saying anymore.
So,
but yeah,
last week
that was good shit.
You missed last week. You came into a room that had this basically 4 pairs of zombie people dancing around a balanced 25-foot disc.
Were they good dancers?
They're zombies. Because they were staying in unison enough to keep this thing balanced on like a 3-foot centerpiece. On top of it was also a vase with a plant growing out of it. Y'all being y'all, you attack them, have that fight, found a secret door, went to it, and in the center of this large attic area you're in currently, there's a 10-foot tub. It's a big, like, half barrel, like what you'd see old timey, where they'd gather around and wash all their clothes in and stuff, scrub them down. You have a lot of maids around it, except it's half full of urine and feces. On the edge of it, a dead, basically not a zombie, but a cadaver is positioned as if it's taking a dump over the edge, with a large pile of gold coins underneath it, as if it's expelling those. Underneath it all, there's a lit candle in the liquid. Standing to the side of that, looks like there's a man kneeling over it, with a woman holding his hair back as he's puking into it. There was also a couple of severed heads inside as well. So instead of just leaving it alone or something, we had to get the coins out, and you were voluntold to basically bust it open with your axe, like put a hole in the side to drain it. Didn't roll so well in the first part, and it being round, your axe kind of caught on the edge and glanced off of it, but it was enough to vibrate it to knock the cadaver poised over the top of it as if it's defecating into it to splash you and everything towards the south-southwest. So you were doused in it. I believe was Scab in the way as well? Say Orin got it on him.
Yes.
Orin, Scab, yeah, so it was Orin, Scab, and Moose were drenched in this foul liquid. And one of the heads was thrown at Reggie and hit him dead in the chest, as Reggie is off to the side vomiting the entire time. And that's where we left off.
Ah, if only we had a mirror filled with a water dimension that we could wash off in.
Yeah. Or like a jug with bottomless seawater in it.
Normally, I would
That
tell
makes
you that
sense.
that's kind of disgusting. It would make you really crusty, but it really doesn't go down from where we're at.
From the room that you're in, it's I think about a 15-foot tall ceiling that slopes downwards towards the south. You've got two large double doors to your north, two single doors to your south, and then the attic continues on to another area that you can kind of see. It looks like an overturned table and people running away from the table. Not moving, but in the pose of running. You can't make out details from where you're at, though.
They're like they're mannequins.
You can't quite tell from where you're at.
I approach one of the things. Let me pull up the map. I approach one of the things. Let me pull up the map.
I walk over there.
Yeah, I was just waiting for everybody if they're wanting to move stuff. Or not.
I will follow behind at a safe distance.
But what really is safe?
You're right, Max. Max walks back down all the staircases and leaves.
You
It's
happen
the
to walk
last
on
time. It's the last time any of you see him.
You happen to walk on a section of the floor that's actually a mimic.
Oh no! This isn't safe at all.
The whole house is
So-
a mimic.
As a hopefully a very quick side tangent, I had a very strange dream where the entire building I was in was like a mimic building. Like there was a chest that was a mimic, but it was like super obvious, and I kicked the side of it, and he was like, and then there was like a giant pit that I could hear screaming from. I wasn't scared in the whole dream, which was weird. Like my sense of fear was just turned off. And I looked down the pit and I was like, I'm really curious what's down there. Like I could physically hear screaming. The pit has teeth and is like I could tell it wants to eat me, and I'm like, I wonder what's in that pit. And I'm just sitting there, I wake up, and I'm like, what kind of dream was that? I considered jumping into a bottomless pit with screaming coming out of the bottom. Why was I not scared in the dream? Why was I suddenly so fearless?
Talking about the house being a mimic, it reminds me of one of a meme that I've always enjoyed. It's like dudes sitting around the table playing D&D, and like off in the distance you see a warehouse, and one of the players is like, "You mean like a werewolf kind of thing?" And then the G, and it shows the GM. He's like, "It is now." It's like that. Thanks for the idea.
Yeah, Garrett. People grafting their skin onto each other.
Let's not get into this.
It's a great idea.
Okay, so as you approach this area, you see all these figures or stone statues of 9 naked men. Their forms are, it looks like they're in the process of like running from the table, but they're just frozen. And their forms are pierced in multiple places by metal knives and swords. And the whole thing is caught as if they're frozen in time, fleeing from this tipped table. From which cards, dice, game boards, and broken tankards lie scattered. The statue of a young naked woman, tankard in one hand and candle in the other, stands near the table, a look of horror upon her face as she surveys the chaos. There is a fist-sized bone die that sits balanced on the crown of her head, and near the table there's a dagger that's thrust into a mound of plump, overripe blackberries that are clustered within a large blue dish.
Is there anything weird about the dish? With the berries?
Okay, you're gonna go check that. What's everybody else doing?
Do I look at one of the? Of course, I look in one of the doors.
Duh. No, doors don't exist to you.
Only doors I can't unlock.
If I can't unlock it, it doesn't exist. I like how that's like a flex. If it exists, I can unlock it.
It's the opposite.
If I can't unlock it, it therefore cannot exist. It's like
See episode 18 for backstory.
No, we won't give you context. Go watch the episode, jerks.
Give us your views.
Okay, so you're walking up to check out the berries. Oren and Scab are walking up. Or anything specifically y'all are looking at?
I mean,
I'm sniffing.
looking at the people. Is this guy on the opposite side? Is he holding like a lantern?
Yeah, that's the
Looks
girl.
like
She's
it.
holding a tankard in one hand and like just almost like the torch that you have, except this one isn't glowing. Or not torch, but the candle that you fished out of the poop water.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing, except it's not. Like I say, it's not lit. I have it lit on the page or on the map. Hang on.
What's the thing on the floor in front of me, by the way?
There's a tankard. There's like a set of dice and a little dice rolling tray.
I want to look at those first.
As you start looking at those, Sock, you're checking the blackberries. As you dig through them, they're very ripe, and as you're kind of moving them around, they're sitting atop a pile of feces, and underneath that is a severed human hand that the dagger is stabbed into. And I need
This is like an
all of you to roll
obviously
initiative.
cursed dagger. Oh, okay.
And as y'all are doing that, Max, you open the door to this room. And peek your head in. And I'll give you the description in just a second after everybody rolls initiative.
I do think it's a little funny that Sock rolls really, really well on Arcana and Magic and the stuff that will actually get him killed, except for initiative. My initiative rolls on Sock have been characteristically dog shit.
Dude, that's Theris on Friday nights is always like in the single digits typically. If he's rolling high, something's wrong.
I'm glad the game saves my my bad rolls for initiative, though. I wouldn't trade that. You can have the bad initiative as long as I can cast spells. Don't care. Not that huge a loss when compared to casting Fireball on myself. Not that huge a loss when compared to casting Fireball on myself.
Okay, Scab, what was your initiative? 10?
10.
Okay. Just as you start, you're looking through the berries, Orin, you're reaching down to get the dice, and you see it out of the corner of your eyes, so you're not surprised, so you can react. Scab, you don't even notice this as you catch a smell of something, and you miss it, so you don't get to react this turn. Moose, you see it coming as well, so you can take your action after it goes, but this creature comes around the corner, charging at, or hopping at you quickly, Orin.
Rabbicorn.
Can I just, for my sanity's sake, is this a regular sized unihorned rabbit?
Unihorned.
It is it's a very large. It's a gaunt rabbit. Its fur is matted and blood-stained on a dingy yellow fur. You can see that it's got 2 sharp black fangs protruding from its mouth, bloodshot eyes, and a single 2-foot-long black spiraling horn protruding from its forehead as it leaps forward, trying to gouge you with that horn.
It fucking not.
Well, with your AC, probably not, but it's going to try. Yeah, and a 5's not going to do it. As you manage, it catches like the metal shin guard that you've got on, and just kind of ching right off of it. But you feel the blow. It seems very strong for such a gaunt-looking rabbit. And after it does that, you see it just, like in a puff of smoke after it strikes, it's on the other side of the table, behind that statue. Moose, you can attempt to do something as a reaction because you see it, so you're not surprised this round. You can attempt to do something as a reaction because you see it, so you're not surprised this round.
55.
Are you attempting to throw something at it? I would just say because there's an overturned table in that statue, so you're going to be at disadvantage on a range attack if you're doing so.
So if I go around, that's 50. So I can do that, and I can just use my action to get up next to it.
Okay. Orin. This happens like lightning quick. It's saying struck at you and then just bamfed.
Wait, did that use my actual turn, or was I just going during the reaction phase because I rolled a 20?
Basically, you weren't surprised, so you could take an action this turn.
Okay. Oh, so this is an actual turn, but since I wasn't surprised...
Yes, but if your initiative was higher than its, you could take an action. Those that rolled lower than it don't get to react this round.
God, okay. Okay, that makes sense.
What's Orin wanting to do? You jumping over the table, or?
No. I'm How big is the table, by the way? I mean, I can tell that it's, kind of big, but is it like, does it appear to be like really heavy as well? Like, is it?
Oh yeah, it's a big
massive-
solid wooden table. You're looking at it's
Okay.
probably 20 foot long, a good. You're guessing 6 foot wide.
Okay, so it's just a fat table.
Yeah, big fatty. Nice quality table. So most of the things you've seen in this home are well crafted, nice things.
Yeah.
If we survive this and the home is still intact, this would make a great base of operations for us.
No,
What, you don't like a little cursed house in your life?
I don't like poop water in my house flowing freely.
But Moose is right over there.
Poop water in my house flowing freely. Are you calling Moose?
Yeah, there's
poop
substantial water
No.
damage and some foundation work is going to need to be done.
Damn it.
Remember,
Yeah, just a nice
the whole house
glance on the
is
house.
tilting slightly to the left, to the west.
Water? Probably had something to do with the swamp growing in it.
Being on the edge of a canal at the full movement you're wanting to do.
Yeah, I have 30 feet, but 25 should be fine here.
I'm gonna shoot it.
30 feet, but
Okay.
25 should be fine here.
No, I'm not.
I'm gonna pretend to shoot it.
I would like you to go ahead and shoot Moose, please. I would like you to go ahead and shoot.
That's so unfortunate. Oh, and it's an 8.
Aww.
That's a big crossbow.
He's had worse.
Did you not? I guess you didn't have him targeted, did you?
I just hit him.
Was it on him? It doesn't show.
Yeah.
Did it, okay, there. I see. It just took a minute to update for me. It already went this turn. Max, Reggie, you were looking. Scab, you were in the midst of moving, and you were like all of a sudden like Orin's racing around with you as you're like, what the hell's going on? Because you didn't catch the rabbit yet, but you were in the process of moving. What's Reggie doing? I'm assuming he was just kind of hanging back.
Yeah, Reggie is currently taking deep breaths, but not too deep because it's still very stinky in here.
Wait, what just happened?
Well, you didn't get to go because you were basically surprised that round. As all of a sudden,
Oh.
you just see Moose and Orin spring into action.
Okay.
Yes, this is Fantasy Grounds Unity. Of course, it's I've got the UI built, but it's showing the combat tracker, the chat window, and then the map area.
Is it Reggie's turn?
Before you go, I'll need to know what everybody's going to do this round, and before that, as you open the door to that room, Max, 500 zombies jump out.
That's a lot of zombos.
On the
Okay.
zombie closet.
For this
Zombie
description
clothes.
here, this is why I get sad with Brandon missing. Okay, in the center of this room is another one of these art installations, as you may call them. There's a giant lute and harp in the center of this room. The foot of the harp breaks through the rows of the lute, but there's where the bend at the front of this harp is, there's a naked corpse of a man crucified to it with his arms broken and bent backwards to wrap around the neck of the instrument. Behind him, and his feet are nailed to the soundboard. His face is turned down towards the ground, and then there's another corpse suspended within the harp, pierced from the front to the back through the strings, just kind of floating in midair. Its arms spread and its face upturned as though in rapture. 8 more cadavers are positioned around the huge instrument as though they were in a choir, singing from a hymn whose notes have been cut into the buttocks of a ninth who lies beneath the instruments. Give me a wisdom save, please.
I assume I will know if I succeed or fail on this.
Yeah, because you'll get insanity or not.
Oh, I'm
Yeah, this
All right.
is one of the most horrible things you've ever seen. But for some reason, it's like it's not that bad, and you can see the artisticness to it for some reason.
Ugh.
You
But
know,
man,
I've been through a lot in this house. Perhaps I'm just not surprised anymore. I'll come back to this later, and you'll like
So-
shut the door and look back what everyone else is doing.
well, we'll see. So this is top of the round. As your eyes go across this, you hear the movement of Ornan and Moose rushing behind you. What are your actions this round? You don't. As you turn and look, you really don't see what they're going after at your angle. Reggie does not see it either from where he's at. So what's everybody's action?
Guess I'll go over here and hide behind this naked man statue.
The naked man statue. I'm probably gonna I'm gonna do a bless. I'm not gonna probably do a bless. I'm gonna cast a bless, and I think I'm gonna do it at level 2. Yeah, I'm gonna do it at level 2.
What are you targeting?
We're gonna go Moose, Scab, Orin, and Max because he's in range, and Reggie is not.
Okay.
Sorry, Reggie, you're not getting blessed, and it's literally just because you're not in range. It's not because of anything bad with you.
It's alright, man. Get it.
What's Reggie going to be doing?
He's gonna be moving up to see what all the hubbub is about. Because he can't see anything.
Okay. I'm assuming Moose is going to whack. What's Orin and Scab doing?
Moose is gonna grab.
Grab it. Okay. Orin, you're going in melee. You're going to try to shoot. And what's Scab doing?
I'll reload. I'll spend my whole turn reloading. No big deal.
Okay.
I'll probably try to melee.
Reginald's up first. Can I click
What's
that?
going on up there?
So
Oh,
as you
shit.
run forward, again, does he have how tall Reggie is? I think Reggie's kind of short, isn't he?
Let me check.
He's
5
just a
foot 8.
little guy.
Yeah, give me a
Oh.
perception check.
That's not terrible.
It's not that little.
He's whittle compared to Moose.
It's just a little guy.
You don't know what Moose is like trying. You see him reaching to grab something, but you don't know what. It's like something behind the statue, but you can't quite see it from here.
Okay.
If you want to take any of your bonus to do more movement or anything, get a better.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna use my action. Wait, is Reggie a rogue?
Yeah.
Him and Max are rogue.
Oh!
I say
I'll
you should
use
be.
my
You should know
bonus
how to
today.
use this class.
You give me like.
Our dead ranger is playing her dog and filling in for a absent party member tonight.
Give me like over here. Yeah.
Now, from that angle, you definitely see this gaunt, mangy-looking rabbit, but it's got a horn, a black horn, which is not, and it's almost as big as Scab, but much more gaunt and scrawny.
Sorry, Scab,
I'm gonna
don't
say he's gonna start fumbling to take his bow out, and that's gonna be his action. Is he a crossbow? Crossbow.
Max, from your angle, you see there's something. You can't make out what it is, but you know there's a target over there. From as you run to over here, you kind of get blocked by that table. Like say, on its side, it's still about 6 foot tall. It's like a wide dining table.
Well, I don't see what they're fighting, so I'm going to hold action.
And remember, you have cunning action as well. you wanted to continue moving more.
Nah, it's alright. I'm fine right here.
So hold action till if you see something.
If I see something, I'll fire.
Okay. Oren, you're reloading, no movement.
Yeah.
Doc, give me that Arcana check.
Aw, yeah.
14.
Oh no.
No backfire, but just the energy just slipped through your grasp.
As far as Sock is concerned, it's this house. Like, there's never he's had pretty good control in almost every scenario, but here it's been I let loose one gigantic blaze when we first walked in, and then it's been kind of pittery. It's really sink or swim in here right now.
Yeah,
The vibe is off.
No, I'm feeling pretty good where I'm at, actually. Thank you. Like, the vibes in this place are, they're not good. These are bad vibes in here.
You're closing the melee?
Before that, real quick,
Okay.
Oren, you know well that Scab is an excellent hunting dog. She is going to signal to you that there is a rabbit.
No way. Holy shit.
And then she's gonna
Just
go
like
chase
gets
after
real
it.
stiff, tail points out straight to the back, nose forward.
Probably looking at me as I'm loading my crossbow with deadly intent.
Ah, yeah, me and Moose are friends. Oh, yeah, hold on. Let me hit my buttons.
Oh, one thing I forgot to announce to chat, and I posted for y'all, but if nobody read it, I adjusted the bit thing to where everything's just 50 cents now, 50 bits, but it's either just going to be a potion of healing, a reroll, which you can use for any roll, even full, like if you got multiple damage dice, don't care, it can be all of them, or you can force me to reroll something. Crits and fumbles do not count, can't be used for that. And the boon or bane, I changed it from what it was to being a D8 die, basically like a bardic inspiration, but it's always a D8 that you can use for yourself or to make me use on my roll as well.
I actually really like that idea. Can I give a suggestion to that as well?
Of course.
That D8 should, if it brings you up to a 20, should count as a crit, and if it brings you down to a 1, if you're the if for whatever reason the DM uses it on us, it should count as a crit fail.
I'll think on that because that's also going to have to be very specific because it could take you negative or above as well. But the main thing I was trying to do was simplify it. At first I thought on that also doing like, it starts out as a D4, but for every one of the point you spend on it, ups it a die size, so 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12, stopping there. But I'm like, you know what, that's a lot of
50 to the roll.
Yeah, that's like adding a ton of math, so it's like, just let's keep it simple. It's one of those three things, but I took, because we still had 1 player reroll and 5 DM rerolls, so I just lumped that all together into the reroll. But I don't get to do it. Y'all get to choose if I have to reroll or not, so it's all on the player end.
Okay.
I knocked your
And-
rabbit prone.
Did you? Well, it's the rabbit's turn, so it stands up. 1, 2, 3 is Moose. It's going at Moose. Let me untarget Orin. Target Moose. And it lashes out with that horn. Just missing Moose. And then, let me see what it's... Where's the damn distance? It bamfs. Just as it almost looked like it's going to hop, and then it just disappears in a puff and reappears. Technically, a Scab, you do not see where it went. Neither does Orin. Reggie would have to make a perception check, but yeah, Max, make your attack. As it appears in front of you.
Okay. Dang, it's a fast little shit.
As it just the bolt thuds right into the floor. Moose, you're trying to grab it as it just you feel your hands, the fur going between your fingertips as you're starting to grab it, and it just vanishes.
I stumble forward and I accidentally grab Scab.
Okay. You catch it out of the corner of your eye as you're doing it. You see where it went, so you still have movement.
Sorry, girl. Can I actually just grab Scab and carry Scab over there with me?
Yeah, I mean, you tell me what you're doing. I mean,
all right. I want
it's up to Scab if she tries to fight you on it or not.
No, we're buddies. You can pick me up.
I want to go over to the rabbit. I'm going to take Scab with me.
Oh my god. You're just gonna be like, get him, Scab! Is this like holding up your cat to swat at a fly or something?
So
That's exactly
Are you
what I'm
trying to
doing.
go, like, jump over the table or going around it?
How tall is the table again?
It's 6 foot wide. It's 20 foot long, 6 foot wide. It's a very large table.
I'm a very large man.
Carrying a large hyena.
That is true.
It's a dog.
Here, I'll go around it.
Okay. Because of her and your arms, you bump into both of those, and the statues fall. Pieces of it break. The stone, those two fall over as you barrel through there.
I'm sure those weren't important in any way.
I'm just moving y'all just a hair for sake of targeting.
God damn this fucking rabbit.
That was Moose. That's what you did. Max. Oh wait, no, shit. It's top of the round.
Yeah, no, it was
Sorry.
on. I was the last, so the rabbit goes.
Okay. Yeah. So what are y'all doing this round?
I'm grabbing the fucking rabbit.
Scab, I choose you. It's Moose's Pikachu.
I alert to Orin again that I found the rabbit.
As you're running with her, Moose, you feel her kind of stiffen, and her nose just sticks the body straight forward. Same thing as you're holding her.
Good Scab.
Orin, Reggie, what are y'all doing? You're both reloaded. You don't have a clear shot where you're at. Now you could run forward and shoot over the table, but what's your course of action?
Need some high ground or something.
And I think this new update is the Discord lighting up stuff. Is it working? Okay, I see mine is. Is anybody else's? Max, say something.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
It does not appear to be working on y'all's. Why not? But any casting or anything this round?
I'm gonna try to bless again.
Reggie's gonna attempt to scale the table in order to get a better view. Just perch on top of it.
Orin, what are you doing? Max?
I can still see it at this point, right? It
Yes,
hasn't
currently
moved.
it's in front of you.
All right, I will attempt to take a shot then.
Okay, so it's up first. I got some options here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Moose, you can make an attack of opportunity with Scab if you would like.
Absolutely.
You're gonna
Scab,
swing
make an
Scab.
attack roll at it.
I'm not going to swing Scab. I'm going to hurdle Scab. Jaws forward at this thing.
Fly!
So Scab,
I
And
mean-
I'm
make an
going to
attack roll.
say, I'm going to take my ball cap. I'm going to twist it behind my head, and when I throw Scab forward, I'm going to shout. Well, you already said it. Scab, I choose you.
I just want to remind you that Scab has a very spiky collar that would be very painful to hit things with. So if you want
not
to use
encourage
Scab
the
like a
giant
blunt
barbarian-
weapon, it
I'm
would be
not
very
encouraging him.
effective.
I'm not
I would
going
I
like
can just
this,
see
though.
that. As you stab
I'm
the
not
rabbit
gonna-
with the collar, you also hear the snap of bone as Scab's neck breaks. As you stab the rabbit with the collar, you also hear the snap of bone as Scab's neck breaks.
Yeah. He's proning him.
So it prones, but it's its turn, so it gets up. It didn't move all that, so I kind of hate prone sometimes. But it's its turn, so it gets up. It didn't move all that, so
Half
I'm gonna
movement,
give it
though.
disadvantage on its attack though, as it scrambles up to get it max. Disadvantage. "12 misses. You is that horn? The tip of it just cuts a groove into your leather armor, slicing open the your cloth of your pants right across the thigh. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
You are half speed.
Bamfs.
Oh.
No, not with the Bamf. It shoots over
Never mind.
there. Moose. You see that you positioned Scab well. She took a hunk out of its flank. You see that you positioned Scab well.
You know
She
what?
took a hunk out of its flank.
This table's 6 foot. I'm 6. I think I'm 6'6", so I'm 6 inches over this table. I'm gonna pick Scab back up. I'm
She
gonna
looks
throw
up at you with her big wet eyes.
I'm gonna
Trust
say,
you?
I'm gonna say, Scab, you're gonna get that fucking rabbit.
She nods at you.
And I pick up
Cannonball
Scab,
special.
and I throw her over the table at the rabbit
Like a football.
like a football.
Scab's like spiraling and everything, like spinning through the air.
Yeah, perfectly spiraling.
Just roll me a to hit roll with ranged.
I hope I land on Orin.
Let's see. I have a. Oh, that's a range. Oof.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
That's a
Why do I have?
Roll
Why do I have disadvantage?
because you are
you're
exhausted.
exhausted.
Oh, I didn't know I was exhausted.
Oh, well,
Good.
Well,
So I guess
That was a 1.
I guess Scab is gonna land on Orin instead.
well, roll percentiles. So it misses Orin, but
Do
roll
I-
me a. You don't have those options. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just roll me a d6. Roll me 2
Yeah.
d6s. So 2, 3. So basically, you throw Scab into this statue. It doesn't hurt or anything, but it kind of stops the momentum. It falls short.
Okay. Actually, that reminds me. So the whole like,
Statue gets knocked
What?
backwards.
yeah, the whole thing about us accidentally hitting each other. Is that back again?
Never
I thought
went
that
away.
was something. I thought that was something that we got rid of because
No, it's always been a 25%
we had a whole discussion
chance.
about it.
No, the discussion
Okay.
was about ranged attacks. No, the fumbling on anytime you roll a 1, it's always a 25% chance. Unless you have some item that's also adding extra chances for other stuff.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I understand a fumble on a 1, but I mean, there's been other. Well, maybe that is it. Okay, never mind. I might be thinking of something else then.
Max.
Well, I guess I'll shoot the rabbit.
The wabbit.
No one's in range, unfortunately. Take that.
Any movement?
No, sir.
Lauren, you rush forward as you see this thing bamf. And
Can I
roll me
use
a
my
perception
reaction to
check
just-
if you can tell which
I'll
way it
fly
went.
over my shoulder.
No, it just disappears then reappears, so you don't see the.
But a
That's like,
dog
give me a
did fly over
perception
my
check.
shoulder.
Now, yes, you can. Now, I'll give you that. You don't have to make the perception because you see Scab being hurled across the room behind you, so you can reaction turn around to shoot it.
Reaction.
Fuck.
Heads into the wall behind it.
Guys, I'm trying to fix this. I'm trying to get the bless off. I swear.
Reginald, give me an acrobatics check.
This is gonna go so well.
We can't catch a rabbit.
Kill the rabbit.
Surprisingly, as you're scampering up there, just narrowly like seeing Scab being hurled, you duck in time not to get knocked off of this thing and scamper up onto the edge of it. Looking at where Scab's going, you see the rabbit appear.
Nice. Can I take a shot?
Sure.
He has 2 arrows? Oh no, that's the silver ones. I
Again,
missed.
thudding into the wall behind it.
Are you telling me that you fired and you missed?
Fired, but I missed. And I'm gonna fire again next round.
And he using a crossbow,
Yeah.
so he'll have to reload. Scabatha.
Scab is gonna solo this thing. Just watch her.
Impossible. I've already hit it.
I put the blood back into it from when it lost from the arrow.
That's the
What?
cure wounds on
It
the
casts a
rabbit.
cure wounds on the rabbit so I can solo it. 2 dice. I should have 1 dice.
It's okay. You missed with both of them.
I should have 1 dice. I missed with both of them. It's fine.
Yeah,
It's
they did
fine.
back tactics for some reason, even though your buddy wasn't there. Sock, were you
Okay.
casting something? I forgot.
Yes. I'm trying to bless again. Oh my god.
You
Oh, wait,
got it.
do Oh, okay.
You just got it.
Woo! I'm glad that my character is extremely wise. Unfortunately, Scab is no longer enraged, so it's gonna be Max now. Sorry, I tried.
Understands.
It'll be top of the round. What's everybody gonna do?
Wait, I was last, so my initiative roll, even when I can't see it, is dog shit?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm going to wait on this side of the table for the rabbit to bamf again. I'm going to grab it as soon as it gets near me.
Okay.
Scab is gonna round it and try to herd it back towards the party, as per her training.
Okay.
Reggie shooting.
Any casting? Max, what are you doing?
I'm gonna move down here and shoot the rabbit.
And any casting from Sock?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think I'll toss a. I guess I'll walk up to Moose and do a cure wounds. I guess since he's a little hurt, maybe just a cure wounds, just some
Okay,
casual.
you're first. Now you're first.
Of course I am. All right, you big motherfucker. God damn, the vibes here are bad. This building is bad vibes. Take your 6 and get the fuck away from me. I barely made the 13. Holy cow. Bad vibes.
Hey, thanks for the heal, though.
Alright, I'm gonna round it. Start nipping at its legs. Guess I'll hit disadvantage so it doesn't give me advantage again.
That would be a miss. At this point, the rabbit turns, since you're the closest in range. Oh my god. Why can't this thing hit someone of you? God damn it. And 94, that's just a complete miss. And
Does it impale myself on my spikes
no,
itself?
not with a 94.
Does it impale myself? I see. Unfortunate.
If it had been low, I was like, man, if this comes up a 1, it's going to totally stick its horn into the wall and get stuck. I was like, man, if this comes up a 1, it's going to totally stick its horn into the wall and get stuck. Yes, chat. That is, without your pack, you have black tactics. Yes, chat. That is, without your pack, you have let's see. At this point, too, is it misses severely bad. Both back feet, like, thump, thump. You know how rabbits warn each other? It's just thump, 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 real loud on the ground, on the flooring. And then 5, 10, 25, 30. Bamps over here. Moose, you're getting ready. You see that it's close, but it's not within grabbing distance. Unless you like try to
I moved to grab
at
it.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I was preparing for it. I didn't expect it to bamf right next to me.
Okay. Roll, target it, and then do the grapple roll and
Grapple.
an action sheet.
Damn it.
That's a 21 versus 14. Failed. So you grab some of its fur, but some of it just comes out and clumps in your hand. Max, you are running over here, taking aim, getting ready as you see it disappear. And hear it behind you. Yeah, you can use your reaction to turn to fire, but it's not where you were thinking it would be.
Max spouts some very unkind words underneath his breath and turns and shoots at the rabbit.
Too bad you hadn't burned that reaction, then you would look up a shot and hit scab.
Max continues his under-the-breath tirade as he misses the rabbit again.
One there would have been great, and each of y'all could take turns hitting Moose. Orin.
Reload.
Okey-doke. No movement.
Nope.
Reginald's reloading as well.
Yep.
Top of the round, any casting? I'm assuming ranged attacks and grapples.
I will not be casting. I will be and giving words of encouragement.
Who are you helping?
How fast is Scab?
Oh, I'm like, if I'm saying you could use the help action since you're
40
saying
feet.
words of encouragement, you could give somebody advantage on their attack.
Oh, dang, it's 45 away. I'll give words of encouragement to Moose. I'll utter like a little like chaos prayer or something to aid his next strike.
Okay. Moose, are you just trying to grab it again, or what?
Yep.
Okie doke. Top of the round, we got the wabbit.
That fucking rabbit.
And he's going to try to go for you first. God damn it.
Holy shit.
Just a straight
Five,
miss.
dude.
Holy
This building's
shit.
vibes are bad for everyone.
Everyone.
And it bamps.
I just want you to know, Moose, you have bless and advantage. If you fuck this up, there is no helping you.
Moose. Those
I
got knocked
barreled-
over.
I barrel straight to it.
Okay, so the statue beside you gets knocked over. Sock, the statue beside you gets knocked over, as well as the other one. Give me a dex check, Scott. Sock, god damn it.
Do you want to check or a save?
Just give me a dex check.
Check. Okay.
If you're proficient, you can use athletics or acrobatics as well.
I am not.
You don't get knocked prone, but you get knocked backwards as Moose just comes barreling through the area. Like, disregard for everything, you get sent knocked back.
A fucking rabbit.
Well, now I'm going to have to give him a dishelp action next time. I'm going to give him disadvantage on something.
Okay, you grab
still-
it.
Do I grab it?
Yep.
Excellent. I throttle the fucking rabbit.
Just give me your pan damage against it.
I just want you to know, because of the fact that you knocked me aside, I genuinely thought about using silvery barbs and making you re-roll it. I was like, oh, I could just ruin him right now.
I'm sorry.
As you twist this thing, you can feel bone cracking and sinew snapping as you're doing this. And this thing lets out this horrible, like, if you ever heard a rabbit scream, that's what it sounds like. I can't reproduce that with my own vocal cords, but it's a pretty horrible sound. Oren,
Yes.
here's your go. It's a shot round,
I'm
isn't it?
gonna shoot that fucking thing.
Okay. I would say you need to take a step or two over.
Works.
And as you're twisting, all of a sudden an arrow just thuds into its head, Moose, as you finish twisting.
Excellent. Oh. I held it still for you.
Yeah, what was it? What is that thing? Why does it move the way that it does?
That's lunch. That's lunch right there.
I ripped the horn out of its head as a trophy.
Scabs,
I
don't eat
will,
that. You don't know what it's gonna do to you.
Everyone
Give
step
me-
away. I'm going to... Oren,
Give me
could
a
you make
dex
sure Scab
save.
doesn't eat it?
Moose,
Give me a what?
give me a dex save as you do
A
that.
dex save. Oh, I have advantage on dex saves.
This is the part where I chase Scabs around the room. Get that!
Not,
get
not
out of
that
your
helps
mouth!
me.
So you're just pissed. You grab this thing and you yank it, but as you do, it comes out easier than you thought, and you overcome it and you stab yourself in the bicep with it.
All right.
And you feel like that muscle just start to tighten up and like seize, and you're like, what the hell? And you start flexing it and you work it out, and it finally loosens up. But yeah, it got like real stiff real quick.
I think I have myself a new stabbing implement. Hey, Sock.
Yes.
Maybe later. Now might not be the time, but maybe later. And I'll kind of wave the horn at him. You can take a closer look at this thing. Maybe tell me if you think it can, if it has any properties.
I can certainly try. As I say that, I'm kind of pushing past Moose to look at the corpse of the rabbit.
Give me your history check for your book knowledge.
Can I tear a
What
haunch
did you
off
call it?
before Orin gets me?
No.
Of course.
No.
Okay, well, y'all roll off.
No.
Y'all have a roll off.
Oh my-
I don't care what
Oh,
you use.
oh.
Who can do it?
I know what to do with this horn. I need to tie it to the top of Scab's head.
Oh my god. What are you
And
rolling?
while
What
y'all
you
are
rolling?
doing that, I've got 2 dogs that are like
It's got to be initiative
chewing at my
first,
arm,
right?
needing to go outside. I'll be right back.
I win?
Okay. So, where are you going?
I'm gonna silvery
Um,
barbs you, Kate.
What?
BRB.
Said minus D4, right?
You
Oh,
wish.
You gotta re-roll it, you goober.
What?
Actually, I'm gonna give Orin the advantage as well.
Oh yeah.
I have been scammed.
You
Yeah.
were scamazed.
Silvery barbs is this scam spell. It is scam in a spell.
You got fucking robbed, dude.
Well, we still have to roll it off, don't we? What does this mean?
That is
What are
the
the
roll.
implications of this?
It means I'm getting to you before you can get away from me. And now we wrestle.
Silver barbs is that's why we did the same thing that XP to level 3 did. We made it a 2nd level spell. I can't cast it as a level 1 anymore, and I was like, that's fine because that shit's broken.
Did you roll your Arcana check for it?
If you really want me to,
I do. Fine.
it goes off.
Orin,
Yes.
I want this rabbit so bad.
Well,
I want it so badly.
I'm grabbing you.
You have the stupid bliss. Oh, that's broken. You have every advantage. I feel bad about silver barbsing now. You have every advantage in the world, don't you?
I'm gonna
Yes.
roll one of these.
What is one of these?
I've actually referred
Oh,
to
wait. The tower. Hold on.
the flavor that Bradley and I have for silvery barbs is that I'm literally robbing your fate. Like, it is a spell that we have decided is Zinchian in nature, and I'm just like robbing your victory from you and giving it to someone else whenever I cast it.
First to 5, Kate.
What? I think I deserve a bite with that.
That's a 1 win. Yeah, what?
What?
You're wrestling me.
I wiggle away from you.
You don't
I'm
wiggle
also-
away from shit. Yeah, socks here.
I am trying to examine this body. You guys cannot be doing this right now.
Bro.
You can have the corpse when I'm done with it. Maybe if I deem that it's not gonna curse or kill you or something.
I want thumbs. Let me have this.
Yeah, the thumbs.
No.
I go rip off the thumbs of one of these fucking like still bodies and give him the scab. We're gonna tape a fucking horn to you and tape thumbs to your fucking. We're gonna have like this weird looking hyena dog.
Nice cat. It's a fucking dog.
I cast magic missile, 2nd level. I kill this person. It's a dog. Always.
Orin, I want you to roll an animal handlings check.
You want me to what?
I want you to roll animal handling.
know
You
I
could
don't
just
have
tell me to
animal.
stop and I might listen.
I've been telling you to stop.
Just
That's why this
roll-
whole thing started.
Use your words instead of your body.
You were finding any excuse to win this.
Okay, yeah, you know what? Good enough. So calm down, but you know she wants it so bad.
I probably have to like come over and like open your mouth. You're like, yeah, I won't eat it, but I'm not letting go of it.
I'm the saddest.
So what kind of
and most
shenanigans did I
hungriest
miss?
little girl in the whole world.
They had a fight over the corpse of the rabbit, and then when it looked like Scab was gonna win, I silvery barbs, and I even rolled the Arcana and succeeded. And now Scab doesn't get it. Also, I rolled a 21 on my history check that you asked for.
I have been subdued.
Oh, you have heard of creatures like this, that they're definitely warp creatures, and that, which of course very easy, gives them ability to dislocate time and space and be in one place and then another automatically. Also, that horn, typically if it stabs something with it, the creature very shortly becomes petrified, and you put together pretty quickly that the statues around you were probably human and alive at one point, that this thing is turned to stone.
Oh,
We got off the hook real fucking easy.
Yeah, because I'm like, holy shit, I can't hit y'all.
Moose, don't touch the tip of that. Don't do that. Stop. I like
And
to
you see
imagine
the
Moose
puncture
like-
where it punctured his arm, and you see him working out, the muscle, trying to it hurts real bad.
Do we need to amputate his arm?
No, mechanically he made his save, so.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a you get hit and you're fucked sort of deal.
No, you've got
I was
two
like,
rounds. The first round you get restrained and start turning to stone. If you miss your second save, you're a statue.
I was gonna look at Orin and be like, I think I think we need to hold Moose down and chop his arm off, but all right. Moose, don't do that. That creature is responsible for the statues we see in here. That horn turns things to stone. Don't try to touch it too much.
It's very dubious.
Hello, Nick? Nick, I thought
Nick.
Multiverse of Madness was the best movie that's ever come out. Oh, he's back. I knew it. I knew I could do that.
I could hear the whole time. I said BRB. I went to the bathroom.
I like the idea that I can say a shitty Marvel movie was good and it would summon you.
Wait a minute. You said multiverse. Fuck you. That was a
I know.
horrible movie.
It's awful.
All right, hot take, and Twitch, feel free to either love me or hate me. Everyone who worked on that movie, including Cucumber Fuck Patch, everyone deserves to be fired for that movie. It's a very hot take. It's a very aggressive take, but this is the hill I die on.
Anyway.
Yeah, I heard everything you said. Okay, I will wrap this up in something to not accidentally stab myself or any of you.
You could give tattoos with it.
We're not giving people. What we turn the part of their skin to stone and then peel the stone off and scar them as a tattoo? In retrospect, it's kind of cool.
But we definitely need to. Okay, maybe not put this on Scab, because I would hate for Scab to accidentally hurt herself and turn herself into stone. But we definitely need to turn this into a dagger, right?
Scab looks disappointed.
I'm sorry, girl. I'll buy you a beer to make up for it.
Scab looks disappointed.
I'm sorry, girl. I'll buy you a beer to make up for it. So, anyways, yeah, I'll wrap it up in some extra cloth or anything I can find that's heavy enough that it won't pierce through without some difficulty.
Just put it on your axe, dude.
Stupid.
That is actually a very smart idea.
We'll worry about this part later, but
Actually, I have some rope. I could totally tie it on to like the top of my axe. Hang on, Moose is not a super smart individual. But let's see what he thinks. Let's see what he thinks about the feasibility of this. Right this second. Okay, he doesn't think it's very feasible right now, so he's not going to do anything.
Okay, and from the now, Moose, Max, did you say you had closed that door, or no?
Yes, I had closed the door.
So say from that angle, people can see in there, but you closed it. Say.
All right, well, I looked in the other room, and there's kind of more of the same. There's a big old musical thing going on in there.
no honey man.
Not that I saw.
But would you know it if you saw it?
I mean, I assume he's made out of honey.
I can't.
He sounds delicious.
You say it as you look around this room. You can see there's a hallway that goes down in the southwest corner there. There's a hallway as well as 2 wooden doors. And directly to your west, there's a double door made of like the iron lattice grates.
Do I smell any more of those rabbits around?
Nope.
Okay.
I guess we'll just start checking rooms. Or well, Sakta, did you find out anything significant about the creature?
Don't get hit by the horn. It'll turn you into stone. That's what we see here. What's the name of it, Bradley? Is that what it's on there? The Jetizuret?
That's actually its name.
What was the exact wording?
Oh, hang on, let me pull it back up. Where did my pen go for this room? The type of creature it was, I modified it a little bit.
It seemed like a blink dog.
Almirage.
It's called an Almirage?
Yes.
It's called an Almirage. I've not seen one, but I've read about them before. If we can find that damn book I've been looking for. I've not seen one, but I've read about them before. If we can find that damn book I've been looking for.
I mean, have to get our hands on it.
Yeah, it's kind of funny, Bradley. We came up with that a couple sessions ago, and now it's like, now that stupid magical creatures and how to kill them is like slowly becoming a major plot point, because it's like, wow, that'd be really handy to have a book that would tell us about this shit.
No, I think it's cool.
It's a really good concept. A book that was written in code and then spread across the world. It's a really good concept. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna check out that room that Max looked in.
Come on, Scabs. Let's go over here.
Once I'm done checking out the corpse of the rabbit thing, I'll throw it at Scab. Should be safe to eat.
Yes?
Should be safe to eat.
She's looking up at you, Orin, for permission. Orin?
Orin is dead.
Orin is dead.
Long
So-
live Orin.
What I miss?
You have one very anticipatory dog asking you if they can eat the rabbit.
Sock has tossed the rabbit to me. Can eat it? Yes.
Of course.
It's
yours.
I eat it. I start tearing into it.
Okay, roll me percentile dice.
You go, Thumbs.
It actually doesn't taste too bad. It tastes better than you think than it smelled and looked. But yeah, no negative effects.
This is excellent.
You grow a horn.
I hope so.
What are you looking at there? Okay, first off, Sock or Scab, God damn it, Sock. As you open that door, you see the same thing. Those giant instruments with corpses nailed to it run through. Just the. It reminds me of the. Did you ever read when the? Damn it, what's the name of that fucking place where it happened? Where the Emperor's Children, they all start turning. They have the big banquet in the theater and stuff, and then everybody's turning into the Chaos Space Marines and shit like that. Like very representative of that these bodies are bent and bowed into shapes of the musical instruments that they're crucified on.
This is a very odd question, Bradley. Is there any indication in this entire building that I've had that we've seen so far that would indicate that I might know who's responsible, either possibly like personally or through a book or something?
You know, definitely these give you you don't know specifically or for sure, but the things you've been seeing, the vulgarity, the quote artisticness of it, definitely give you Slaneshi vibes. And I need a will save, a wisdom save as well.
Oh,
D10 insanity points. You remember things like this at Calth, and they were things that disturbed you then, and you just kind of those memories flood back to kind of re-emphasize it, and it's just kind of too much to look at.
I'm up to 26. Ah, fantastic. One moment. I'm gonna like go around the corner here, and I'm gonna vomit, and then come back around and hope that Scab doesn't. Then close the door and hope that Scab doesn't smell my vom.
Okay.
So I see we should well, there's a lot of doors here. Somebody open one up. Let's see what's behind door number something.
I'm going over here.
Okay, you opening that door?
Yeah.
It goes down a flight of stairs.
Those are stairs. I assume they go down to, the floor below.
One would assume. And then I'm not sure if your character, because you straight down, there's a hallway that goes straight down to the south.
Yeah.
Lined with from what you can tell from the little bit of light spilling down that hallway, looks like to be 2, 4, 6, 7 doors.
Pew.
Actually, it should be 8 doors because some dumbass didn't put a door on another room. I don't know who that would have been.
That's crazy. How'd that happen? Weird.
I'm looking at the map, I'm like, why does that room not have a door? Because I'm a dumbass. Thankfully, it doesn't mean anything. So I
Opening
don't
the
know if you can
doors.
see it with your character or not, but yeah, it's a hallway lined with doors.
Yes. We open them.
As you go in order, you open this, and looks to be what you would guess would be like a servant's quarters. There's just a single wooden chest and a bunk bed.
A chest. Max, there's a chest in here. Let's hope for your sake it's not locked.
Max says as he comes running.
There's nothing that exists that I can't unlock.
Yeah, I'll just open more doors.
Wait, where's the chest?
It's in the other room.
I was
Yeah,
following
I
you.
put in
Ah!
front of it.
I thought that I
That's where it was
just
at. It was
hang
right
on.
there.
All right.
Hang on, let me adjust this map a little bit so people can see. Hang on, let me adjust this map. It's kind of dark down here, so you light your pull that candle out. Let me put that on you. Did that add the light? It doesn't look like it lit up good. Did it light up good? Can you see more for you? Warren? Did it light up good? Can you see more?
I can see. I can barely see the one to my.
Of course,
Well,
it's
left.
candlelight, so let me move you out of the way. Say to your immediate, to the same side, it looks like an identical room to the one you just saw. To stage right there, it looks like a washroom and privy. You've got a big bathtub and sitting on the privy is a naked cadaver of a man, and on next to him is a pig with its haunches positioned as though it were whispering into the man's ear. It's got a black and white nun's veil, and
What?
it's dipping a quill into it's holding like a quill in its cloven hooves. It looks like it's dipping it into an ink vial held by the man.
Sock.
This is the room that isn't sock is needed for. All right. Move
So
on down the
he's-
line.
What the fuck
It looks
is
like
this?
Yeah, the cadaver looks like it's scribbling on a piece of parchment draped across his lap, and you see several more pieces of parchment just like laying all across the floor and on a wooden roller on the wall near the man.
I rush. I do not walk quickly. I sprint. When people in a clearly cursed building call me at the top of their lungs, I do not go slow. It is a bad decision.
Okay, as he moves out of the way to show you, you can barely see it's dark because he's moved with his candlelight, so it's hard to see in there. You see figures sitting on a privy, though.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw a lockpick and check for that there chest.
It's not locked, so didn't need to do that. There actually is no lock on it. You just open it up.
Max is like psyched himself out of it now. he's just getting out the lockpicks, putting it in the lock, and it's just not locked.
And you rolled a 24, so that was a good roll.
Great! I'm glad I wasted it.
It looks like some personal clothing that, poor quality. Again, guessing from the looks of the room, servants' quarters is probably personal effects. Nothing of value.
So there is someone at a desk.
No, you can tell just by the little bit of light spilling in here, it's a privy.
Okay.
So I don't know if you've got something to cast more light in there or not. Say, Max has that candle, but it's not shedding enough light for you to get detail of what's going on.
I'll flip my hand or reach my hand out about half a foot and use the cantrip
Hand you my candle.
light. I'll use the one that's literally called light.
So now you can see it. There's a man sitting on there like he's taking a dump, but he's scribbling something with, like, say, his right hand. He's scribbling on a piece of parchment across his lap. His other hand, his left hand, he's holding it out, holding an inkwell that this pig sitting on its haunches beside him, wearing a nun's hood and holding a feather quill between its hooves, dipping it into the inkwell. They're dead. They're not zombies or anything, but they've been positioned here and definitely are arranged so that they hold their form.
I believe that the last time I saw something wearing a like the outfit of a nun would be the sisters at the psych ward, correct?
Correct.
Interesting. I walk in and start reading the notes.
I had to move you out of the way so I could get the pen, and then I lost it. Hang on, let's see which one this is again. Why is it removing my fucking thing? Oh, because it goes behind the map. My bad. As you read through them, it just goes on. It's basically bad poetry, but like kind of the ravings of a madman. None of it makes sense, but it's very flowery and a rhyme here or there.
Okay, it's Vogon poetry. I gotcha. But there's nothing of note or anything.
No,
Just
there's
like-
nothing that you catch like any kind of magical sigils or anything into the margins. It's just raving lunatic poetry.
Okay. I walk out of the room, close the door, and I say, you know, surprisingly, Oren, that's the least scary room here. I don't think there's anything weird about it.
No?
Well, not yet.
I mean, it's not a man shitting into a bucket or anything, but I don't think people dress up pigs and use them to write notes.
Neither do
At
I.
least normal people use them to write notes.
Oh, come now, Oren. What's a normal person anyway?
Scabs.
I don't know where to even begin with how not true that is.
First of
don't know
all,
it very
Scab
well.
is a cat.
I cast magic missile. You're dead to me. You've been kicked out of the group. Roll a new character, Jack.
Hey, what's up, XL? What next, gentlemen and ma'am?
Someone else go to a room.
Opening all the doors on this hallway.
Okay.
Oren just...
So I'll save control here because as you open each of these doors and move down the hallway, they're all the same. They're servants' quarters. The very last one, there's one across the hall as well, even though my dumbass did not put it on the map. It's a mirror of this room right here. These three on this side are all the same. All of them have bunk beds and chests.
Nope.
Nothing of
Better
value
check
to
the
be found.
chests.
None of them are locked. Personal effects. A couple of them are empty.
No secret codes about meetings and sacrifices in occult business.
Not that you have found.
Boo! Hiss! Taking a bath with the pig.
The water's cold.
Well, it's not shit or piss.
Not yet.
Correct. It is clean, so you could clean yourself in here.
I will clean myself. Cold as fuck. Better than shit.
Max walks out of the room with the chest and he's like, I unlocked the chest, everybody!
Yeah, they're unlocked.
He's like, that one wasn't.
That one was definitely locked.
Funny.
Aha.
Definitely locked.
Yeah, very deceived. Let's see here. Very deceived. Let's see here.
Oh, that's cheating! You can't use your passive
Passive.
insight, you son of a bitch!
He's like, as you like, yeah, you kind of like, as he says that, you just kind of look past his shoulder, and it looks identical to all the other chests. There's not actually even a lock on it.
Took the lock off.
Yes, you can just go lock off.
Well, nothing of note in any of those rooms. I assume those stairs just take us down. No. Floor below. What about these double doors? I'm like inside the door, according to the map.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm like inside the
Oh,
door
right.
because
Yeah,
I
you can
didn't
see
see
through it.
any light.
Yeah, as you look, you can look through there. It's dark. It appears to be a shaft. It goes down. There is a chain. Looks like it comes up around a pulley and then goes back down. And
I
you
pull
see
it.
a gear coming out of the back wall there with a rod that goes up and connects to it. To where it makes the loop at the top. But as far as you can see down, it's dark.
This is like a pulley. Like I just pull it.
Some sort of pulley, but there's nothing up here.
Well, shit. To the other doors, I guess.
What's everybody else doing? What's Moose and Reggie doing?
I'm just observing, waiting for something else to hit.
Okay. As you move to that door too, you see another door, basically right there. As you're looking around, there's one behind that that shaft you saw. There's a door. You opening this one? Oren?
Yeah.
Okay. As you open this one, God damn it. Trying to move my notes around. So you open the door, and the walls of this large aviary are lined with long bird cages in which a large number of bright yellow or red canaries, black ravens, and gray pigeons have been pinned to their perches by long nails driven through them. The ceiling slopes down from a height of more than 15 foot at the south wall to less than 5 foot at the north, and has a long shuttered window and a wide wooden sills. Long tables are set against the walls under the cages, and a golden throne-like high chair stands in the center of the room. However, the chair looks like it's pretty rickety, but at a glance you see that it's bolted to the floor. Sitting in this chair is a pale-skinned, gaunt man. It looks like he'd be a vagrant. He's wearing tattered, ragged brown robes, but he's got a medallion around his neck made of black wood inscribed with an open eye. It hangs on a leather cord. On top of his head is a diadem carved of the same black wood around his brow. It too has this like open eye on it. Around him kneel look like people in very like courtesans, very fine clothing. There appears to be a man, 2 men, 2 women, and 2 young girls. Just do me a history check with advantage. Okay. 1 man, 1 woman, and the 2 girls. You remember their likenesses you've seen in some of the portraits of the pictures as you've moved through the house. All of these people kneel down on their hands and knees around this man, and they fervently are lapping up this yellow ooze that drips through the holes in the seats of the chair. And he just smiles and looks at you. We have a guest, welcome. Would you care to partake? I hope you've been enjoying yourself.
Suck!
And they're saying, but this is, it's just this, whatever this is, it reminds you the oozy creatures you fought before, that kind of yellowy golden color. This is just dripping out from under him as he sits in this seat, and they're just down on their hands and knees, just licking it and like, they're ignoring you. They just continue just to lick it at this ooze that's coming out of this man.
Owen, you can't just call me for whatever. Oh.
Yeah.
I shout from across the room, "Is there something to kill in there?"
I like poke my head out so whoever that is can't see me, and I nod my head.
I come over.
Hang on just a second, let me try to, so you can see where he's at. So there's the dude.
Ah, yes, the unidentified creature. I wonder what it is.
The unidentified creature. I wonder what it is.
If we don't fight to the death, they will kill us both.
Everybody do the Shatner.
Your sex tape.
See if I can find a actual full picture of this individual. Where is? Oh, so many things to scroll through. I want maps. Artwork. I know I've got this in here. Got so much shit loaded. NPCs. Wait. Is this it? Oh, come on. Page 2. Damn it. I'm trying to get this so I can share it for everybody. They get shit labeled as story art. I don't want story art giving a damn name. You've seen that, you've seen that. That's a cool picture. There we go. Kind of looks like that.
Gross.
Except he doesn't have like shit sticking out of his mouth.
Gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
may be who we're here for.
Oh, there's more of you. Please, please, come partake. Enjoy the fineries we have to offer.
Orin,
Yeah.
I do believe this is him.
Actually, before I do that,
I could be wrong, but I find that to be unlikely.
Is there someone
be inclined
specific
to
you're
agree
looking
with
for?
I lean
Someone
over
they-
and
Is there someone specific you're looking
Go ahead.
I lean over and I whisper to you, Sock. Do you want me to kill him, or should I grab him?
I do believe it is the kill option in this case.
Okay, good.
I think some of the gentlemen at the asylum mentioned a honeyman.
Yes, that's an affection that some have been known to bestow upon me. Are you here to partake of my honey?
Well, we're here to partake, all right, and I'm gonna cast a spell.
Roll initiative.
Ayy. Dang, that's like the best initiative Sock's ever rolled.
Okay, so what are you casting?
I'm gonna bless. And I really want this one to work, so unfortunately I'm not gonna do a fat level 2. We're gonna do a
I'm
level
a
1.
bless.
Yeah, make sure you remove it off of everybody from the last one.
Yeah. How I do?
You should be able to target them. The little foot with the wing looking thing, or I can move it.
Ah, okay.
Okay, there. Hang on, I got Reggie, Orin, we had Moose. Scab did not get it. Remove from Max. Okay. So you're making the first move. I'm gonna go ahead. Hang on, where are you at? Put you at top of the round. Okay. Make your check. And you said you're doing level 1 or level 2?
We're gonna do a level 1. I need this one to really work. I wasn't actually too scared of a rabbit thing running around. This guy's a little bit different. Kinda need this one to go off. That's a nat 20.
So,
Bless.
you bless everybody, and it will stay for the duration of the combat.
No, I'm just that good.
My God.
Wow,
I've
Chaos
never
wants this
felt
guy
holier
dead.
in my life.
This guy, if I am the chosen of Chaos, then this guy is definitely not. Damn, that's a hell of a first turn. Oh, I need to actually target everybody real quick.
Everyone being blessed seems like a real good time. I'm not gonna lie.
And I don't have to maintain concentration on it. We just get that shit.
And then
Is
you
that
cast
good?
haste, right?
I don't have that, unfortunately.
Don't you have access to all the spells?
I don't have level 3.
Oh, okay. Keep forgetting that
Yeah.
we're not even like level 5
He
yet.
hasn't been a good enough boy. Chaos hasn't granted him level 3 spells yet.
Yeah, it's true.
He's doing real good, but he's still on his. We're still feeling it
He's
out.
on his trial period.
Yeah, it's probably.
We are super giga blessed, everybody. Let's go.
Okay, so at this point, Oren, you are in the room. You hear this like soothing song just come. It sounds like it's coming from your north. You hear something, and it's very soothing, and it reminds you a little bit. You think you heard this when you were underneath the jail, but it's just this very soothing song. You shake your head as you start to kind of feel yourself just like wanting to go to sleep, like a lullaby. But you shake it off. You're like, no. Moose, you're in the door. Another one, you hear a song come from the west side of the room.
Is it shitty music?
No, it is very, very relaxing and just very peaceful.
That man can live.
And you just kind of decide you can stumble back and lean against the wall and slide down it, and just y'all see Moose just start snoring. Just sits down and starts taking a nap. Reggie, from your angle, you see vaguely past Orn that there's somebody sitting in a chair in there with people around them. What do you do? You can hear the lullabies coming out of there, but not clear enough for you to really be affected by it.
Hey, Moose, now is not the time. I don't know how to do his accent at all. Okay, I'm gonna try to rouse my buddy using my action.
Oh no, am I gonna get a lick attack?
No, this is Reggie.
Reggie?
I guess Reggie could lick you.
Oh yeah, Reggie. Whoops. If Reggie licks me, he's getting another negative.
I'm not gonna lick you. You're a very stinky boy. But yeah, that's how I'm gonna use my action. I don't know if you want me to roll anything.
Now, are you're trying to wake him up? Like how?
Yeah.
What are you doing to do so?
What would Reggie do?
Rage.
He's thinking about it.
Turns into Red Hulk.
No,
and
that
then
would
beats the
wake
dude
everybody
with
up here.
Moose. I'll wake him up by beating a motherfucker with another motherfucker. He has also lost 5 intelligence as well, so...
Wow, really? Yikes. Yeah, we're just,
Oh, he's
just
still
gonna,
above
like,
average. He's still down to 11.
smacking on him. Gonna kind of give him a little pat on the face.
Okay, how hard? Like, are you trying to damage him, or what?
I think he gets, like, a couple, and then, realizes that a couple tiny little pats is not gonna work, so he's gonna go in for a good slap.
Okay, so you're doing that. Would you say that you would actually be trying to damage him at this point, or just trying to shake him roughly to wake up?
Probably not damage him.
Okay, so
When
you're
I heard
doing
that pretty face.
He's in a deep. As you're trying, you said like, "Come on, wake up, wake up." You are having no luck waking him up.
Okay.
Oren.
God.
Damn it.
The thing you see at the north, where you hear the lullaby coming from, it's very you see the movement. The sound's more what drew you to seeing it, but it's inside that cage, and you can barely make it out. And I'm gonna say that because of map constraints, the people that are lapping stuff up just kind of like scurry back to the edges of the wall. Otherwise, this room's pretty packed.
I'm gonna hit him.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna hit him.
I'm gonna do it.
Actually, we're gonna get big, so I'm probably gonna move there.
Now, remember that as you get towards the wall, that northern edge of that wall is only 5 foot tall. It slopes from 15 foot, just above 15 foot at the wall that you came in through the door, down to 5 foot on that end.
Yeah, on the like all the way at the like up at the wall though, right? That's 5 feet. I mean,
Correct.
it's sloping down, but I should be fine.
Hey, welcome, Vancouver. So what happens is, as you grow, you get into swinging, and you like jam your sword like into the ceiling as you're getting ready to come down, and just the immediate growth of your ability. And do you go to medium?
I go from medium to large.
I think that's. Let me put you where I can. Is that 2x2? Slightly. Okay, there we go. Damn it.
Is it just not letting you?
I'm trying to get like on the thing without covering part of him. There, good enough.
Well, all right.
But yeah, and you just kind of jam your sword up into the ceiling.
Fuck.
I have the... Oh, shit. I don't have the power. Oh, no.
Is that it for your turn?
That's all I can do. That was my bonus action.
Oh shit! Sorry, I think I accidentally hit the button. Moose, you're being slapped by Reggie, and
Reggie, I will kill you.
Yeah, you're still no other save. You're still snoring.
Okay.
Scab, you hear shit going on. You don't. You smell this sickly sweetness coming from that room, though.
I'm gonna roll do an under to see how much of this rabbit thing I've gotten through. 80% of it?
It was pretty scrawny. It was very gaunt.
It'll probably fit the whole fucking thing in your mouth.
It's like I say, not your bulk, and was only like a couple inches shorter at the shoulder than you were. So, but it was very scrawny.
Okay, excellent. I'm satisfied. My homie went in this room. What the hell is going on?
As
Oh
you get
my
to the door,
God.
you see the disgusting, and you can the smell assaults you even more. It's just super sickly sweet.
Okay, that was 5, 10, I think 15. I close the door.
You say you close the door.
I closed it on myself. 20. Hang on.
Is that all your movement?
I have 40 feet, so
Okay, well,
I think I can get up to
sorry.
him.
You were. Hang on. Sorry. You were. You were right.
Yeah, I
there.
was there. So just let me draw real quick. Yeah, I can get there. I'm gonna bite this man.
Okay. You do have your pack tactics.
Excellent. Become prone? Nope.
Nope. You try to grab, and it's just he's too slick. But you get a hold of his leg, you rip some of his claw, but this super sweetness from
Ugh.
whatever's coating and
Ugh.
oozing out of him.
Ugh.
Hang on. From whatever's coating and oozing out of him. Oh, you barely made it. Okay. You start feeling this for a moment. There's just this euphoric feeling. You feel like like you just running through a field and chasing more rabbits and prey. And it's just you for just this moment, and then you kind of no, that isn't real. But you also kind of like the way that made you feel.
I shake it off.
At this point, he snaps a
What's your
finger.
opinion on large orin?
Hang on, first off, let me do this.
Bigger hands to pet me.
Yeah,
Very
he
good.
snaps a finger,
Very good.
and this, like those dipping things you use to get honey out. It's got the kind of like spiraled with on the long wooden stick. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can't remember what what it's actually called. I just know you use it to like get honey out. A large, very large one of those just appears in the air. And let me find something to use for it. As soon as things will load for me.
I think they're just honey dippers.
Honey dippers, is that what it's called?
I think so. I don't know. I didn't see anything immediately pop up when I looked it up.
I just need the basics. Where is it? Okay, I'm about to just pick something. There, this works. It's just something. Hey, a honey wand. Yeah, I like that. Honey drizzler. If this appears beside him and makes a whack at you, Scab. Do I have you targeted? Yeah. No, not that one. This one. And misses you. And as he does that, he basically is like almost ignoring you as he snaps his fingers towards you, turns towards you, Orin. And that's when you see those 3 tongues lash out of his mouth. First one misses. The fuck is your AC now? God damn. 18 misses. A 24 will hit though. And it is a barbed tongue as it lashes around your arm and rips back, catches you around your forearm and just tears flesh off of it as it comes back. And I think that's all it does. No plus. Oh, plus that. Okay. And the same kind of thing. You feel for just a moment, you feel like a rush of euphoria kind of pass through your brain as you shake it off and realize, no, I'm in combat. This isn't pleasurable. This isn't fun.
Hell of a 20.
Max.
Well, I'm going to assume from the fact that there are noises coming from the other room, and that I feel magically empowered. Can't see anything though, so I'm gonna wander over here. Oh, would you look at that?
You see a very large Orin and a floating honey wand.
Well, do you know what time it is? It's time to summon. Time to summon the skeleton.
Give me that percentile dice.
I can't. Okay.
I thought that was gonna be like, oh, here we go. It's a 20.
I'm waiting for it to happen at the absolute worst time. I guess just
say within
between,
30 foot of you. So
just between Scab and Orin.
Let me get him put on the combat tracker. Cohorts. Did he get in there? There he is. And he'll get to go next round.
As the skeleton rises, yes. The skeleton has a doesn't actually have a sword. Its sword is just its arm. It has a very sharp, pointed sword arm.
My best friend is back.
Maybe I should have summoned it away from Scab. On second thought.
Too late.
Orin also specifically notices that this skeleton is carrying a bone flute.
Excellent.
Anything with your bonus?
My bonus was summoning the skeleton.
No, isn't it? Is it say as bonus or is that an action? I think that's an action.
Oh, well, in that case, a bonus
Double
action.
check. Well, double check the item. I don't remember everything I make. It should say. If it does not say, it will be an action. Bonebringer.
It does not say, so I
No,
guess
I need to adjust.
Action.
It should be. Yeah, it needs to be an action. I'll have to adjust that.
It does not say, so I guess bonus action. I'm going to tell Orin to hit him really, really hard.
Hit it very hard.
You're mastermind, correct? So he gets advantage.
He gets advantage for his next attack. That'll do it. He gets advantage for his next attack.
That'll do, pig. That'll do. Orin, you hear more lullabies being sung at you, but they to no effect. You hated lullabies when you were a kid. They have no effect. Top of the round. What's everybody's course of action?
Hit it very hard.
Fast.
Magic missile.
Richie's gonna
Where's the
do something
fairy
he's
fire?
gonna regret.
You already got the Giga Bless. I'm not giving you Fairy Fire on top of that.
What do you mean you're not? Come on. I want to spank this thing into oblivion.
Yeah, so do I.
What does Reggie gonna regret doing?
I'm gonna hit moves.
Really hard. Max, what are you doing?
Is there a table in the room that I can see?
Table? There's some like pushed up against the wall, like underneath those cages. More of a bench, not a table.
I guess I'll try and get on top of the bench. Give me a little bit of height at least.
Where they're kind of around the room, so where at specifically?
Go here. Is that one of them?
But that's a bird cage right there.
Oh, that's a bird cage.
You could get like right here if you wanted. Is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah, that'll be, and then I'll take a pot shot at the honey man.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be.
Reginald, you rear back.
I'm going to extract his frying pan from him and hit him with the frying pan.
Very nice.
What is happening?
I don't know,
So,
man. There's some Looney Tune stuff going on over here.
Roll me a melee attack. Do you have anything that's not dex based?
He has many daggers.
Hang on a second. Let me where's moves? Let's see if I can oh, there's not a good copy. What's your strength bonus?
His is
No. Yeah, sorry, Ray.
a -1.
Okay, so just roll me a d20 -1.
Okay. Do I get advantage because he's prone?
Yes, he's not moving, so you do that. 1, 2. Just lining up right against the side of his head, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was almost a 20.
So, you hit him, but it's more of a glancing blow because it's almost like you were worried. So, roll me a d4 minus. You've got a -1. Yeah, it's glancing. Do a d4 -3.
Okay.
If it goes negative, it's just you didn't hit him hard enough.
Oh!
You got it.
What
So
damage?
it's not, but it's like all of a sudden his eyes just shoot open, as you ring his bell with that thing.
He drops the frying pan immediately.
Max,
Just gonna back away.
you run in and jump up on this table, or this bench.
I will fire a shot. God damn it.
You'll miss. As it thuds into a chair.
All right. Well, let me tell you what. I'm not so happy about that, but I'm gonna live with it.
The honey man. What is he doing this round? First off, the honey wand makes an attack and misses. Go scab. He then does 2 of the tongue attacks at the skeleton. That's a hit. That's a hit. Oh, wait. No. Oh, yeah, it is a hit. Shit. Will him scream. And just like the 2 tongues wrap around the skeleton and just kind of flicks apart, and he shatters into bone, or just bone fragments. And underneath this robe, it's still dripping as he's moving around. This honey-coated stinger just emerges from him and curves forward, trying to stab at you, Orin.
Can I ask him politely not to?
This man is a bumblebee.
And he misses. Fucking AC out the ass.
It's to prevent honey-coated stingers from penetrating me, dude. It's to prevent honey-coated stingers from...
And it's your go, sir.
I go to... I have... I already have the advantage on me, right?
Did he put it on? Did you put an advantage on him?
Jack?
Yes.
Did you put the advantage on me?
Oh, I did not. Let me
Just make sure you can hit the advantage button.
Oh yeah, you can just do that. Just do that.
Just do that? Doing
Yeah.
that.
And I
Advantage.
still have that potion of fire breathing. Nope.
Oh, shit. I think I only had the one, so I don't think clicking the consume button like 3 times did anything. I don't know what the dots
I think
are
it should have
for.
removed it from your inventory, just didn't remove the effect on you.
Yeah.
And that's definitely a hit.
Did that add the giant smite to it?
That's got a +5. What's your...
Giant smite.
Show a giant smite advantage,
An extra-
strength
It adds an
advantage.
extra 1d6. I don't know.
But do you have 2 separate things for it?
Yeah, I clicked them both when I, went giant.
Now is it a 1-turn thing?
It's once per turn.
Okay. I don't know. It didn't show that. Is it? It's on you now, for sure. Just roll me a d6 separate right now.
Gotcha.
Just roll me a d6 separate right now. Nice.
11.
Okay. Yeah, any movement, or just gonna stand and deliver?
No movement. Yep. I don't have anything else that I want to do.
Oh yeah. It's biting time.
Not again.
Oh yeah. It's again.
Not again. Scrub no.
Get him by the leg. He goes down.
Yep, he goes down, and you make your save. Is it you again? That not nearly as strong as it was last time, but it's the sweetness of this. Just there's something behind it that's not natural, but it makes you feel good.
Victory is mine.
Silvery barbs.
Don't you dare.
Silvery barbsing your guy while they're attacking an enemy is like the trolliest shit you can do. Oh, I also give the advantage to the enemy.
So, seeing that happen to him, you hear those sweet lullabies being sung to you, but you're a dog cat thing, so, yeah, that
Yeah.
just really...
I sure am.
You're a dog.
Yeah, it just doesn't
cat
really mean anything
thing.
to you. It's like, okay, it's somebody singing, big deal. You're...
Yeah, Cleo wasn't really a music person.
don't know why.
Gee, I wonder why.
This one targeting you again, Orin. And, you just... oh, God, you feel sleepy, and your head lulls, and you just go unconscious. And the rest of you feel it too. The rest of you is the bulk of Orin just like thuds into the floor. Moose, you open your eyes quickly to see Reggie dropping your pan and feeling like a goose egg swelling up on your forehead.
I am enraged.
I am so sorry. You were not waking up, and I just I'm just gonna go.
Do you need to make some note adjustments for Reggie?
Yes, very much so. All right, Moose. It's like in those. It's like in anime where my face, the rest of my body is perfectly visible, but my face is completely shrouded in shadow. As I pick up my pan, I stand up, and for a moment, Reggie thinks he sees murderous intent. Actually, no. Reggie does see murderous intent behind Moose's eyes as he locks eyes with him. And Moose is going to Actually, would that be a wisdom, or would that be more?
What do you want to do?
I think that actually be like Moose has got to be wise enough. This isn't really an intelligence thing. Ooh, that still wasn't very wise. Moose is going to punch Reggie like when Hulk punches Thor during the Avengers movie. And then I'm gonna go in there. I'm going to smash every one of those Call Cuckoo sires.
Go. Just give me your. Just roll your attack roll at Reggie.
All right. I don't have an unarmed, so I'll just hit. I'll hit him. I'll just hit him with my frying pan.
Yeah, that's fine. So, yeah, do your do the frying pan damage to him.
And Reggie goes to sleep.
And Reggie gets knocked back a little bit.
And then I still have half my movement, right?
Correct.
All right, so I can get inside. And then
As
I
you
see
do, so
Call
you
Cuckoo.
see the honey wand swinging it at Scab. Orin is you see him as he's falling. Just you don't know if he was just killed or knocked out. No, he's not that big. Quit it, Orin.
That ain't me, Chief.
Nick, stop it. Also not in the air. Leave him alone. Quit fucking with Orin.
Sorry.
Is that all you're doing? Or can do?
I mean, yeah, I got up, I hit Reggie, and then I used my remaining movement. So yeah, that's all I'm doing.
Number 2. The same one. It sees you come back in the room.
I'd just like to point out, like, blood is pumping in my ears right now.
It sure is, and you're pissed.
I am
So,
very
you
pissed right
succeed.
now.
Sock. You were doing magic missile, correct?
Missile time.
It's a good thing you chose magic missile.
Oh yeah, I want to use a Scorcher, but I just can't do that with a bunch of people in the way. And I'm not. Oh, I guess I could have done a Whispers. A Dissonant Whispers would have been okay, but I've already said Magic Missile now, so it's too late. Oh, that was a terrible roll. Because it didn't even hit the roll thing. Oh, I whiff. I biff.
Not bad, but I mean, it's just not enough to summon the warp.
Vibes.
Yep.
The vibes. They don't work.
Top of the round. What's everybody's action? Any casting or shooting or what?
Dissonant Whispers. Now that I remember I have that, and it's actually pretty good, and he's within line of sight.
Suppose I guess we'll see what I'm doing on my turn.
I know what you're doing on your turn.
Yeah.
Jack? Reggie?
I will be doing the shoots.
Reggie? And Moose?
I think I made my intentions very clear.
Right, but which one? There's 3. You
I'm
can
gonna
barely see them.
I'm gonna smash the first one. 'Cause that's the closest one to me.
Okay. And Reggie?
As much as I would love to spend Reggie's action clutching his gut after being punched, I think I'm gonna try to get a better angle again. He's gonna hobble over this way.
Okay. So, Max, you are up, sir.
This time for sure. That is a D. Okay. Never mind. I have fucked up massively. I accidentally just rolled the damage.
There you go.
You
You
did
hit.
9.
Well, there you go.
Jack over here cheating.
I guess I'll
Wishful
just
thinking,
reroll
it
the
paid
damage.
off. Any movement?
No, I'm fine where I am.
Okey-doke. That one untargets Orin and targets you, Max. Starts singing to you. But you've never been one for music, really. Hats is another story. Music, not so much. Reggie, you run over there and then basically you see Moose filling the doorway.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hang out here for a minute. Let them do their thing. I will ready a crossbow shot as soon as Moose clears the doorway. I will shoot at whatever enemy is available in this
Okay.
general direction.
Sock.
I'm gonna whisper in your ear, pretty mama.
Who, me?
Except this. No.
Oh.
Well, scab maybe. Nice. Good damage. And that's a dissonant whispers. That's gonna hurt. Maybe. We'll see. You bitch. That's not gonna hurt at all. That did like 0.
Oh, that's cool. Did you hear the sound effects for it?
No.
We didn't have it loaded. It had all these like whispering shit. It's kind of cool.
I don't think I have sound up on Fantasy. Well, no, it's halfway up. Maybe I was just talking over. Can I
did you
try it
follow
again?
the link? No, did you do the link when I sent you for the thing?
I don't remember what you're talking about.
Sirenscape.
That.
Oh no, I did not.
That's pretty good. It sounded like it went on for a bit too.
Oh no, I did not.
That's pretty cool though. Are you done?
Unfortunately, yeah, that was kind of underwhelming. Even if he didn't succeed on the save, 7 damage is not exactly the big damage.
No. Any movement?
Nope, he is within line of sight, and I can see through this door. That's good. That's a good place for me to be.
1, 2, and 3 will be Max. And I know. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with Scab, Max, Moose. 4. Max. Again, you start hearing a lullaby being sung to you. And if I can target the right thing.
I must not sin. Close your ears.
Yeah. Just not really doing it for you. Moose. You charge over here.
It's more like I stomp.
Okay.
And I, frying pan in hand, I'm going to smash this thing like a bug.
Okay, now it's inside a cage, so it's got 3/4 cover as well, so give me a -5 on your attack roll.
Oh, I didn't realize it was in a cage. I didn't.
And these
catch
are
that
all
part.
bird cages. Inside them are birds, but their feet are nailed to the perches. And they're all squawking and going crazy, but they can't fly because they're nailed down.
Oh, they're nailed down, you say?
The birds, not the thing singing.
Is there a lock on the door to this bird cage?
No, just one of the, not like a lock you have to have a key for, just like a normal bird cage. It would have a clasp to keep the door from opening.
I would like to slightly change what I was going to do then with this new information. And I would like to snap the little bird's neck.
It's not the bird that's doing it. It's one of these little, as you get closer, it's one of those little worm creatures that you you saw in the basement of the jail. It's in the cage with the bird.
Oh. Even easier. I squish the worm between my fingers.
We'll make an attempt to grab it. So you still get the -5, and then give me the grapple. Unless you're just trying to make an attack roll at it.
Okay.
Either one
you
has
said
the -5.
it's minus. Oh, I thought the
Yes.
-5 was because it has cover from the cage.
It does. You're reaching in, trying to grab it though inside a cage. As it's moving around, there's other things in the cage with the bird. Your large hand being shoved in there.
Well, I guess I'm not going to argue my way out of a -5. All right, fine. What am I rolling?
If you're just trying to grapple it to grab it, then use that. If you're trying to make an attack roll, then just use your frying pan.
I need some big numbers. Big numbers. Yes.
Yep, you grab it. Roll your frying pan damage on it. Once you do that, as you just grab it and squeeze. Yeah, you just feel it tighten, and then it pops, just goo all over your hand.
Pops like a fucking bug.
Is that it?
Yeah, I guess there's not really much else I can do. I guess I can move my other 5 foot of movement, get a little bit closer to the next one.
First off, let me do the honey wand. That scab. Misses. Did you knock him down last round?
I did.
Okay, so he spends half his movement to stand up. And as he's doing so, he looks the kind of the jovial, welcoming host that he's had through this, even the combat so far, just melts off his face as he locks eyes with you, Sock. And the 3 tongues shoot out of his mouth, and they rend the air in front of them into a slit. And you see beyond, he has just opened up a tear in the warp. And then he appears behind you, Sock. And that stinger comes out from underneath him, trying to get you. If I can get the right button. And he hits as it pierces you.
I'm gonna barbs that. I'm gonna silvery barbs that.
Okay.
Let me roll my.
Yeah, make your arcana.
Whoo! Eat shit. He has to reroll.
Okay. Is it with disadvantage or just a reroll?
It's just a reroll.
That's
Damn.
a hit. Yeah, so you take a. Go ahead.
I'm going to give the advantage from silvery barbs to. I guess Reggie. He's right next to me. I guess Reggie.
Yep. And I'll let you, because you were waiting when Moose moved, to take your action, but as he disappears, he's right there, so you kind of spin around, and you can take your shot right there.
Ooh, okay.
He's in melee. No, you're not though. So you got it full advantage.
Cool. Would I have advantage?
Yes,
I just
because
gave you
the
advantage.
silvery barb
Oh.
gave you advantage,
Okay.
and he's not within melee range of you, so you don't.
Yeah.
But also there is.
Wow.
Same thing. You feel that euphoria rushing through you from that sting, almost masking the pain. It's that blend of that hurt, but it also felt good for some reason. And as you stare at him, you also see in his forehead, you see that eye that's in his crown, the eye in the pendant around his neck. You definitely, that's chaos. You know this. And then, as if you needed more confirmation, in his forehead, you see the mark of Slanesh carved into his forehead, oozing almost like a pinkish liquid, just barely seeping out of it.
Not going to lie to you, honey man. I thought when I was walking, not going to lie to you, honey man. You remind me a lot of my brother.
Go ahead and make your attack, Reggie. Or did you already do it?
I did. I missed.
Okay. Oh, I see it. And that's his roll. Orin, you are sleeping. Scab, he is no longer there.
I need to help Big Orin. Big Orin, get up! I'm gonna stand on him.
Lick my face.
Doing that, like, kind of like the dog push.
Yeah.
Yep, he's not waking up. Top of the
I'll
round,
start
what's
nipping at
everybody
him.
doing? Courses of action?
I think I'm going to stand my ground.
Reggie's not gonna stand his ground. Reggie's gonna back up here.
I'm going to cast Blindness Deafness on him.
Nice.
I guess while
You roll me percentile or roll me a perception check. Max.
I swear to God, the tower switches sides every time I boot up Fantasy Grounds.
You should just be able to double click it and do it. As far as what you can tell, he tore a hole in reality and stepped through it, and it closed behind him, and he's gone. Don't know that he's reappeared
damn.
in the other room. He just like disappeared.
It just occurred to me when he went to attack me, Bradley, I should have done the same thing. I should have fucking Misty Stepped it. I should have absolutely
That's
just
a bonus
power played
action.
it.
So
I have a
you
bonus
could-
action left.
No, but you can't use a bonus action on someone else's turn.
On someone else's turn, yeah. Damn, that would have been rad, actually. He like Misty Steps towards me, and I'm
Just
like, oh,
chasing
two
each
can
other
play
around
this
the
game.
place.
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
Bamf
What in
raises.
the anime?
Okay, Moose, you're continuing to smash things.
Yes. Or squish things.
Max, what are you doing? Because as far as you know, he just like left me. Got the hell out.
I guess since he disappeared, I'm going to go over here and smash this closest Gugu Sire.
Scab, or are you continuing to lick and push, or what? You gonna bite?
I'm gonna do what my cat does to me to try to wake me up, and I'm gonna start like full biting his nose.
Okay.
But you're a
So-
dog.
Honeyman
What?
goes first. This moves over to attack. It's staying on the dog. The dog cat. Yeah, so as you turn your back to run to help Orin, you totally leave yourself open. And this honey wand smacks you. But it just kind of honestly hits your tail. Doesn't do a lot of damage. This guy. I'll do those. he's gonna step here. He's gonna make two of the tongue attacks at Reggie. That one misses. That one does not.
Does Reggie have... What level's Uncanny Dodge?
Does he?
I don't think quite yet, no.
He makes his
Yeah,
save
level
as
4.
well, so y'all are doing good on resisting some stuff. And then the stinger pops back out at you, Sock. And he fumbles with it. Son of a bitch.
It falls off.
It's just 33, so it's just a plain miss that you managed to, like, just honestly dodge out of the way.
Is it like a bee stinger?
Not pointy, it's more as it comes out, it's a curve, like it's coming from underneath, and it's... Okay, I'm gonna say, you know that phallic device in 7?
I actually don't. I don't think I've seen it.
You never seen it? Okay. It's like a barbed stinger coming out, and it's got probably a 30-degree curve to it, as it just kind of
Okay.
comes out from under him as it curves upwards into you.
Gotcha. Okay. I was thinking if it was like part of his tongue and it was like flexible. I was like, oh, we
No,
should
this
totally
is coming
wrap
out
that
from
around.
under his robes,
Yeah.
where all the honey's dripping. Yeah.
It just would have been rad to like wrap it around our horn that petrifies people, and when we jab somebody with it, it's like make 20 different con checks, and if you fail any of them, you're fucked. It's such a shitter weapon.
This one, it had been targeting Max. Max fucking says, I don't like music. I hate baby songs. And Max, it's your go. You jump over that thing and rush in there. How are you trying to attack this, or what are you trying to do? Trying to hurt it, but how are you going about it?
I'm going to take the point of my dagger and stab it into the middle of the worm.
Okay. So it's be at -5. That's a hit.
Nice-oo. Take that 5 damage.
You hear just makes this horrible screech, and just it's skewered on the end of your dagger. Goo dripping. That was 25 foot of movement, and any bonus?
Bonus action? I guess I'll use cunning action to get back over here. I think I heard some commotion from this direction.
Sock, it is your go. You're trying to blind deafen.
Yep, it's a level 2. That's a nat 20.
Ooh.
Oh, I am the chosen
Wow.
one.
He's blind and deaf,
I am the chosen one.
and
I'm hacking
that's
fantasy grounds.
that's for the duration of combat. He cannot that will not undo.
Yeah.
I'll give him like a sweet one-liner and say something like, "Your ambitions are as blind as your faith." And when I say that, his eyes just turn off. Like the electrical signals from his eye sockets going to his brain just cease to function.
Also see the Slaneshi symbol carved in. It's almost got like that fluorescent pink liquid I saying kind of dripping out of it. It just goes black as well.
This man's suddenly having some. The honeyman is suddenly having some second guessing. Huh? Maybe I did make some wrong choices.
Movement.
Yeah, I'll take a step back. Just the one though.
I say he flails about. Can't get. I'm not gonna let him have that tax opportunity because he can't hear or even. Of course, he can't see, but he even can't hear where you're moving. So he's just flailing about trying to hit any target in front of him.
I have been keeping track. We have had the one magic missile, the one Agazanar Scorcher, and the Dissonant Whispers. Those are the only 3 normal casts I've had. Everything else is either fumbled on a 1, not cast at all, or been a crit. The
You
vibes in this
fumbled,
building
it's
are
been
fucked.
something that works out to your advantage anyway.
Yeah, I guess. It's just I'm just like pointing out like it's this building. It's got to be. Whatever this guy has done to where he lives is deeply wrong.
Roll me a d4 if you're trying to bite his nose.
Mm-hmm.
Take 2 points of damage, Orin, and you wake up to scab like biting your nose.
Your face is also very wet. Got a very stinky dog on top of you.
How could you do this to me?
All for scab.
The tail starts wagging. That ends my turn.
Cuckoo number 2. I got 2 people who are active. That one's going for. Oops, targeted the wrong guy. It's going for Moose.
I will squish you, bug.
Probably will. You barely stifle a yawn. A couple of big blinks as you're charging forward.
You know what? That pisses me off so much. I'm not even gonna just reach in. I'm gonna tear this cage apart.
Yeah, you just pick it. You yank it off of its stand and just smash it against the wall. Roll me your pan damage. And you hear the squeal from it and the breaking of bones. The bird inside also goes quiet.
And then I turn on the honeyman.
You turn. You saw him step out. Give me a perception check to see if you notice that he's outside.
Let's see. Perception. Moose is just seeing red right now.
Yeah, you don't know where he went. Between the angle of the door and Reggie and Moose, Sock right there, you don't see him.
Is that chair that he was sitting in bolted to the ground or anything?
Yes, it is. You see Orin is coming awake as Scab is bitting him on the nose.
All right. I probably can't do it this turn, but next turn I'm ripping that goddamn chair out of the ground.
Okay, it looks pretty rickety too. Orin, the guy's gone.
Then I gotta
give me a perception check.
If he's not in this room, I'm sure the
give me a
people
perception
outside
check.
the room sound like they're having a wonderful time.
Yeah, from it's your vantage point looking under everybody's legs. You can see the tattered robes and the dripping of the ooze between Reggie and Sock out there. You can see he's now outside the room.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
Okay, so half your movement to stand up.
Big Orin is pissed.
So there's 5, 10, 15.
No
I have to
uppies.
use
No
my
uppies.
I mean,
sorry, 15's right there. Wait,
I have to use my
15
action to
get
get out there.
yeah. Okay, use action. Give me a strength check to try to get through this door because you are larger than the door frame now. Or
And
does
I'm
that go
giant.
away if you go unconscious?
It lasts for a minute.
Doesn't say anything about consciousness or
Nope.
concentrating. Okay, yeah. So give me a strength check trying to get through this door. Unless you willingly like drop it so you can shrink back down.
I didn't roll 2 dice.
Because you have advantage on strength because of your size.
I think I have advantage on strength.
Yeah. So with a 23, you just like you hear the rending and the tearing of the wood as they just splinter apart. And with that roll 2, Reggie, you're moving at the same time. Give me an acrobatics check to see if you get knocked off your feet as you rush forward, because you're going right after him. But this is all happening at the same time.
Acrobatics, you said?
You hear
Yeah.
the sound of an elephant charging from the room behind you, Sock.
So he catches as you're running. He catches the leg that's behind you on your ankle, and you kind of spin, but you maintain your balance, and you run over there, and whatever you were going to do, you can still do. There's a giant Orin between you and your target.
How-
If you were going to do that,
How come he gets to get big? How come that's fine?
Because I can control myself.
I can cast enlarge on you if you want.
No, please don't do that. My health is so low.
it's enlarge on Orin when he's like that.
I was gonna-
It's even bigger.
I was gonna be the next thing I was gonna say, Bradley. It's like, wait, I can just cast enlarge on Orin. Just make him fucking huge.
I can
so-
move until I get a better angle on this guy if I have to.
Yeah, if you've got movement left, sure.
Just shoot under my legs, duh.
I don't want to hit your thick ankles.
Your
They're
cankles.
cankles.
I haven't reloaded yet. I'm gonna reload.
So you're reloading.
Yeah.
Okay. Top of the round, any casting, and what's everybody doing?
Actually, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna dissonant whispers him again. Now that he's blind and deaf, I can go ahead and talk to him directly into his brain.
You're just gonna
And I'm gonna-
haze this man?
I cannot haste.
Haze.
yet.
Haze this man.
Haze. Yes. Okay. Yeah. He's blind, deaf, and I'm just gonna. Orin's gonna come out here and just start beating a blind and deaf man, and I'm just gonna be whispering in his head about all the wrong decisions he's made that led to this moment.
Reginald, it is your go.
I have loaded. I'm going to aim.
I don't think you need to. I think you just get advantage because he's blind, right?
Did you put the stuff on him?
Yeah.
I see that now.
You only
Yes.
rolled 1 dice? Oh. Let's roll another one, see if we got a 20. Nope.
Is it?
Sneak attack.
Now this is when I'll be roll a 1 and blow up the party, Bradley. When we're at a complete advantage against this guy is when it's all gonna go to shit.
he just screams out in just frustration and anger. And as he does so, these little miniature honey wands and symbols of Slanesh just fly out of his body and start orbiting him in a... Oh, well, let me see if he does first. Works, but no 20. That would have been awesome. And that's his go. Sock, is your go. And, well, since it is the top of the turn, you're starting your turn here.
Hit me.
Where is the button? Oh, man. Hang on, I've got to do it on his sheet. Okay, so you save for half. As these symbols of Slanesh and the little honey wands just like smash into your body. Not pleasant, and you feel that like the warp tearing at your soul also.
Ugh.
And half movement as well. If you choose to move.
Okay.
Yeah, just this vortex of these symbols and imagery. And it's your go.
Oh, okay. Is this? You said this was the top of the round? Did I?
Yeah,
no,
he
it's-
went first, and then you. So yes, it's a new round.
Oh, okay. I'm going to Scorcher.
Do it.
Are you sure you don't want to dab on the haters?
What would that even do for me, Garrett? What would that even do?
Divine level of judgment.
I actually like the moments when we fight other casters too, because Sock takes like personal offense to usually just their existence in general, and so when he's being beaten around by these symbols and everything, he just stands his ground and stares at him as he starts to cast that Gaznar Scorcher and form out that huge bow and arrow made of fire.
You are successful.
Oh,
Fail.
Andy fails.
Fitting.
Go back to the abyss. Damn, my damage rolls are not that great right now, though.
That was a shitty roll.
Yeah.
Go
I
back to
rolled a
that
7
shitty
on-
wall.
That's that. Like the average damage on that should theoretically be 12. A 7 is pretty pitiful.
Any movement?
Nope, I'm standing my ground on him. I'm upset that this man exists at all, and this is a purely symbolic show to the forces of like Sock knows sort of that the forces arrayed against him can kind of tell what's going on here, and he's showing them that there's like they don't have any power over him, so he's just gonna stand there and take the damage.
All right.
Now watch, I'm gonna crit fail my save next time and be like, okay, they have some power.
You're give me a strength check to rip this out of the ground. Without issue, you hear the boards crack and creak and splinters. You just rip this completely out. Pieces of wood, you actually tore floorboard out as there's jagged pieces of wood still bolted to the bottom of it, but tears in the floor.
And do I, from my current angle, am I able to see him now through the doorway?
You can kind
You're the
of
new
make
one?
him out, but you also see these swirling symbols, like coming through the doorway as well. They're rotating and flying.
I mean, did he see me run through the door?
I mean, I
I
probably
mean, yeah, there's a
did,
much
but
larger entrance now. So yeah, you see like the torn archway of the door is now like, you know, the Kool-Aid man just went through it.
Yeah. So if it's been enlarged, could I run in a straight line where that like corner of the wall is? Is that now a large?
You can
hole?
run through there, yes, but with Orin standing there, you're gonna have to knock him and or Sock out of the way to if you're charging with this chair.
I
you're
pushed
gonna-
Sock out of the way. Sorry, Sock.
Why are you so upset with me right now?
Wait, hang on. That's saying 35. Okay, 30 there.
And you can't
It's like
in your,
giving up.
I don't know.
Trying to push
Actually,
the
I
bigger
gotta
guy.
I gotta push Orin
It's like
out of the way.
you think you can't push him.
You can't you can't end your movement in another character spot.
Well, I'm gonna move Orin over. I'm gonna come in here. I'm
Or
gonna
you
move him
attempt
over.
to.
I'll attempt to.
You could like power slide through his legs.
Okay, so first off, as you hit this barrier,
I just want to hit the honey man with his own chair. That's all I want to do.
okay, so you take half damage, and your movement is half. So, how much movement did you have complete?
Oh, I had 30.
Well, how
Oh,
much when you
complete-
got to
I-
there?
I
so you
did.
had
I
5,
probably did.
10,
Was that 20?
15, 20, 25.
I was right there.
Well, you started out right here.
No,
So,
I
you
didn't start out
moved?
that far away. I was right here.
No, you had just killed
did
that
you
thing.
move? You're
I
right.
moved
you
you,
moved
yes.
me. You moved
So you
me,
could tear the
yeah.
chair out. So you got 5 there. So you're gonna basically have to end your movement anyway because this is now slowing you down. Unless you want to, well, no, your action was to tear the chair out. So yeah, you can get like to right there, like right up on Orin's back. You can hit him with his chair next round.
All right. I'll wait until next round.
Orin, you hear Moose tear this
Angry
chair out
Moose.
and come charging.
I would like to end this man's career.
Oh, and I've got to make you make a save too. Sorry, did you start your turn in it? That is a failure. As you feel the burn as each of these little symbols strike your body, you just feel it burn as it passes through you. It, like from one edge, you feel it burn the insides of your body as it passes out the other side.
Am I stunned?
No, it's just does it say you're stunned?
It said I am paralyzed, stunned, unconscious, incapacitated, or petrified.
Oh, you were unconscious still. Hang on.
For some reason, I thought it was going to be all of those, and I was like, holy fuck.
There you go.
Just tell the man he's dead, jeez.
Yeah, it still had unconscious on you from when you got lullabied. Now you can attack. That's kind of cool that it won't let you attack because it's like, hey, can't do that. Give it another go.
1 second. God damn it.
problems?
No, it's just checking something.
That's definitely a hit.
Is the extra damage on me?
I don't know.
Giant Smite,
Damage on
Spanish Strength. Don't see it. I think I just click it.
You should be able to
once
click
per
it and
turn.
it add to you. There it goes.
Alright.
Oh shit. And the circling ruinous power symbols disappear as you lay into him. Almost.
I think I laid
maximum
into him
damage.
pretty fucking good. Yeah.
And he rolled a 1 on his concentration.
Oof.
That's a fat bummer.
We are just guaranteeing that this man is having a bad day. He is blind, deaf, getting the crap beat out of him. He can't concentrate on his spells. Dang, I know it's kind of like a boss fight, but I kind of feel bad, a little bad for him somewhere inside.
I mean, I'm not
Shit,
doing
I didn't see
super
that Jack
myself.
took off. What a
Yeah, he
scrub
said,
falling asleep.
Yeah, we don't need that shit.
Scab.
Can I get around Moose?
With the tear that was in the door, I'll say yes.
Nice.
That Orin took through there. It's still half movement to get through him, though.
Oh yeah, I got plenty of movement.
But you also see him charging forward with a chair raised like above his
Oh.
head, like he's getting ready to bring it down too.
Oh my god,
that's-
it's John Cena with a
Yeah.
chair!
Maybe I go this way.
No, she can see him.
I'm going to very politely bite this man.
When you say you politely bite that man, I'm reminded of that video you sent me of the alligator snapper that like really gently ate that meat.
Yeah, like that, just like that.
Why would you walk directly in front of me? You know I'm gonna shoot a giant flaming arrow at this guy, right?
No, you wouldn't do that. Well, I'm right here.
I literally burned you 2
You wouldn't
sessions.
do that. You wouldn't do that.
I
Well,
wouldn't do it. Huh?
no, you wouldn't do. You wouldn't do that to me again.
Andy goes prone.
He's ready, Moose. Lay into him.
Max. Let me see. I think it looks like they've got that handled. I think I'll stay right here.
Is that the Max impersonation?
Yeah, I guess. Top of the round, what's everybody doing? Any casting?
I'm gonna fucking get this stupid dog out of my way. I can't. There's like nowhere I need to go this way apparently because I can't go the other way and shoot an arrow because it'll fucking blast a hole in Orin's chest. I was in prime
Well,
position.
now
until
you
this
do see
happened.
Moose charging forward with that chair above his head also.
You've ruined me, Kate. You've ruined my fun.
You're welcome.
So
I
just to
dissonant whisper,
confirm,
dog.
you're running in front of Moose with this chair raised above his head?
Yeah, fuck it.
We'll
If
see how it
Scab wants to
plays
be a
out.
little shit to me when I accidentally burn it, and then I accidentally get hurt when I'm trying to do other stuff, I can blame Scab.
Okay. Max. Yeah. What's going on out there? Not a clear shot. I think I'll wait. Adjust my hat. Scab.
My turn again? Let's go. Wait, is this...
Keep him on the ground for me, Scab.
And all
Did
these
Moose not get
statues,
to go?
except for the ones on the eastern side, have been knocked down.
It's a new turn.
Oh. I will bite him again.
Patty.
That is a miss.
At least it
Wait,
wasn't
was
a
I-
one.
Was I blessed?
No, he's prone.
No, but am I blessed?
You should be.
Do
Bless
you
you.
not have it on you? Yeah, it's
Has
on
it
you.
been?
No, it's on there.
Also,
You've
he's
got
deaf and
plus
blind. You've got to have
attack.
advantage. And oh, you do have. Okay, yeah. You got all
Yeah,
this
Yeah.
stuff.
the attack and save. It's on you.
I just don't know if I get the D4.
I forgot to mention. Yeah, not only is this guy having that bad of a day, we're also all getting an extra D4.
Yeah, so it's got the effect on you, Kate.
I didn't roll the D4 though.
Just roll another attack on it and we see what it does.
Okay. Yeah, it didn't drop a D4. That's a 20.
It's funny.
Waste of a 20.
Untarget some. Make sure you're not targeting anything and roll a damage just so that gets rid of that.
Yeah.
Just roll a D4, and I'll see if that hit him. And that would have been 17. So yes, you would have hit. So make sure that Make sure that crit damage is off of there. Okay, so there we go. 8 damage to the Honeyman, and he's already
Nice.
prone. So
Yeah. I will step to the side though.
yeah, I don't know why you've got the bless on you, so I don't know why it's not doing it. It's the first thing on the list. Here, let me take it off. Scott, put another bless back on Scab. See if it changes anything.
Oh my gosh, Scab, you're gonna be double blessed.
No, I already took the other one off.
Oh.
Oh,
Out of curiosity, just roll your attack, Scab. What the
Dogs
hell?
can't
Why-
be blessed.
Yeah, hyenas are worthless creatures, and no one would bless them ever.
What? What?
Oren, it is your go.
We write that into the story. Hyenas are somehow immune to the power of chaos. It's just hyenas.
And that's why I can eat anything with no consequences.
Well, any chaos stuff. Try eating you eat like a regular dark frog and die immediately. Like, you're literally like tearing the flesh out of a demon, and like an hour later, a dark frog kills you.
Speaking of that, Scab, roll a d100.
Okay.
Speaking of that, Scab, roll a d100.
Mm.
Oren, it's your go.
I'm gonna grow a horn.
You better not. I literally told everyone it should be safe. Don't make me wrong on this.
yeah, I think I click the bonus damage once a turn.
Yes, because that way, because if it gets to the point where you've got multiple attacks a turn, you don't want that just being always on.
I mean, that wouldn't be the worst thing that ever happened.
I mean, it would be cool, but you would be cheating.
Cheating by whose standards?
Okay, let me make a check here. Oh, that didn't go. Come on. He is scared, and he is going to...
He's blind, deaf, and shitting his pants.
Yes, you see his, but he's flailing around. He's trying to get up. Again, those 3 tongues reach out and rend the fabric of reality open. And I'll let you... Which one of y'all wants to
Me.
roll percentile dice? I'm going to give him a 30% chance. But there it is, that he can stumble into the rift. And he stumbles through, and it seals behind him, and he is gone.
No attacks of opportunity or anything?
God damn it!
From Scab, yes.
Get him. It's
Stop
our only
him.
chance.
Stop
Oh,
him!
I took a minute. Just roll roll the. Let me pull. What is?
Grab him!
Just roll your attack. He's got a AC 15.
That's an actual one.
Get
That's a
back
crit.
here.
Roll your damage.
Oh shit.
Kill him!
Well,
So as you do this, you grab him by the leg and hold him just enough as he starts falling through the rift, and the rift closes, slicing him in half. And you've got the legs and the torso, the about the hip level in your mouth scab, and the rest of him is gone. As that tear in reality, like just like a smooth, like the guts aren't spilling out. It's like glass. You can see all the stuff inside of him. And it's all thick, golden yellow ooziness of his entrails, but it's smooth and solid like glass where that's severed him.
How many turns was that?
6. That was 36 seconds.
And
I'll,
then,
Pat
And as-
Scab on the head and say, "Good girl."
and then
As
like 1
Moose
second
slams
later,
that, yeah, as Moose slams the chair down where the upper half would have been.
You said he was getting ready to go through the portal, Bradley, and I started scouring the spells list for reaction spells. Like, oh no, like going through all of them as quickly as I can. Like, oh no, fuck.
Yeah, he was down to 8 hit points, and you did 12 with a crit. Otherwise,
Yo!
because what's your max you can do normal?
2d8 plus 2.
So you still could have got him without the crit if you had rolled like 2 less than max.
Damn, yeah, Chaos was not letting that guy get away, Bradley. It was not on his side. I don't know what else to tell you, dude. The dog
No,
crits,
I like
I
that was
crit.
nice. You got a couple of y'all are on the edge of getting knocked unconscious.
Yeah, I was like, do I heal here or swing for the fences?
The great was him failing that concentration check. Had he not failed the concentration check, you were going down next round.
Also,
Yeah.
I don't mean to dunk on you a little too hard here, Nick, but this is why we don't waste turns doing other stuff, because they can just leave.
Hey, Nick took
I
out
mean,
2
I
of
was-
those lullaby
I was
fuckers.
getting a weapon.
I was getting
bit
a
of
weapon.
Where's
Yeah.
your axe? What'd you do to your axe?
Listen, Moose was enraged.
So did he leave his like lukewarm IQ like at home or something?
Lukewarm is generous. That's a generous. Lukewarm is like a
Yes,
9.
he did with a
Miss.
0.
So Moose's axe is strapped to his back, but he has no clue it's there.
Hey, guys,
Yeah.
I got one good girl, one head pat. Is that it? That's it?
No,
Well,
you get
I-
more good
I-
kills.
I give you. I'm like motioning to you for uppies.
Yes!
Large
Yes.
uppies. You get
Big uppies!
like 20 seconds of big uppies.
Yes!
So, okay, so I'm looking at the list here, Bradley. I could have done Hellish Rebuke, and how funny would it have been if that was the time when I rolled a 1?
Oh my god.
He, like,
I am going
gets
to
away.
rebuke you.
He like gets away just as I drop a huge amount of damage on the whole party. It's like, oh, sorry, whoops.
And,
It's so funny.
you start hearing other voices like what's going on? And from the other room, Max is like, guys, there's still people in here.
You can kill him.
Don't do
all right.
that. Let me at least.
All right, Moose goes to kill.
Moose, don't do that. Not yet. No. All right, I whisper like the not yet. Don't do that. Not yet, at least. Give me a second here.
2 men, 2 women, and 2 teenage girls.
You broke the golden throne, right, Moose? It's all over the floor in front of me.
Yep.
Yeah, it is completely shattered. And plus some floorboards that I ripped up with it.
Bummer for that poor chair. W for everybody else.
Do these people look to be mutated in any way? Can I like roll a perception to see if their eye color has changed or if they're?
First off, give me a history check with advantage. First off, give me a history check with advantage. Yeah, you recognize all but two of them.
I rolled a 6 and a 12. 14. Sorry, I hit the right click on it for some reason.
Yeah,
I
no,
thought
that's
that
so fine. Hey, Hero Zone, thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. Hope y'all had a great painting session. Hey, Hero Zone, thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. Hope y'all had a great painting session.
Anyway, 14.
Yeah, and y'all just missed the party taking out the boss, a chaos cultist of Slanesh, and yeah, you recognize one of the couples, one of the men and women, and the two children you saw in paintings downstairs. So you would assume they may be the owners and the children of this house. The other couple, you do not recognize them. They're all in very like courtesan finery. Other than debasing themselves with what they were doing, they give me a medicine check. Yeah, they definitely look like they're strung out on drugs. Is the vibe you get.
But they're not like mutated by chaos energy or anything like that.
Yeah, you don't see any mutations.
Okay. Wow. You guys get off by a hair's breadth, because if any of you had so much as a slight tinge in your eyeball, I was gonna let Moose kill all 6 of you.
This room would have reminded me a lot of Calf.
I mean, I've said it before, but like this entire house is very I don't know if we talked about it in or out of. You know, we'll hold on to that. We're not going to talk about it unless somebody asks. Maybe we will. I don't know. All right. I'll begin explaining. What do any of you remember?
No, it's actually a blur. Remember, I just remember being happy. We were all happy. And the man's trying to explain, and some of the others are mumbling things they're feeling. The youngest looks like she's probably about 13. She's kind of like crawled back out to where the throne was, and she's just like continuing like what residue and residual honey is still there. Is like it is lapping it up, and it's really a daze. I don't even know what day it is, and it was just endless joy, experiencing the finest. Wines were sweeter, the air so perfumed and aromatic and just almost lustful, and the orgies and everything. It's just everything that you could experience, but I don't know what's going on now, and I'm feeling that dread and ache, the loss. It's slipping away, and they seem to starting to have a breakdown.
Okay, so this is less of a physical mutation, more of a spiritual one. Awesome.
Kill them.
They sound like lost causes to me.
I'm gonna roll like a mercy check. Actually, I want to do it as a wisdom. High is so this is gonna be fun. I'm actually doing it above 10 is gonna be bad for them, and below is gonna be good for them, quote unquote. But I am still using the +3, so they're at quite a disadvantage. Oh, sorry, guys. Moose, it would probably be quite a mercy if you separated their heads from their bodies.
I will make it as swift and non-painful as possible.
A couple try to make some feeble attempt at protest. A couple of the others are just kind of staring off into space, provide no resistance. The one girl just continues lapping up the honey that was left until you send her to oblivion.
What I would like to do before I do this is I will address them all except for the girl who's lapping it up because she's just so far gone that she's not even listening to me. I'm assuming. But I will just say, in my tribe, it is believed that our spirits are never gone once you are dead, and that you still live on in the hearts and memories of those around you, in the stories they tell, and the memories they have. May the people you touched in this life hold fond memories of you all, so that you may live forever. And then I start chopping the heads.
You complete your executioner's task. Sock, do you watch or leave him to his business?
I do watch, actually, as it is a way of reminding. Sock uses it as a way to remind himself that this is to essentially make sure that he remembers that this is sometimes necessary in what they do, to remember that these are people. He's seen what happens when Inquisitors get too detached from reality and refuses to let him be one of them. Because too many of them, they just kill without regard, without remembering that these are people, that these are humans. So by watching, he thinks that by sitting here and watching them die in pain and everything, it'll make sure that it keeps him grounded so that he doesn't become too detached.
The ex-Inquisitor orders exterminatus for the family.
Yep, that's kind of what it is. Like, in Sock's mind, too many Inquisitors are too quick to kill people without remembering that they are people. And this is his way of his fists are clenched, probably his fingernails digging into his palms, a little trickle of blood comes down both hands.
I assume you'll have to break out your scourge later?
Oh yeah. Oh, this was too many crits in one place.
What about the rest of the house? Do you, with the honeyman dead, do you search the rest of the house? Do you leave it?
Might as well. We gotta make sure there's not any nice silverware hanging around.
Need to make sure that everything in here is dead.
Well,
do the bodies outside of here, the statues, have any kind of identification that we could use to find out who they were?
I think we smashed a lot of them up pretty good.
yeah, several of them are broken without either somehow taking sketches, breaking the heads off to carry them to maybe that watch commander to see if he would know. Yeah, no idea for you to identify yourself.
Oh, I'm not doing that. I'm not. Sock is pretty macabre, but he doesn't take ordering the execution of 6 people, including children, lightly. That's why he stays and watches. He's not about to pick up the detached statue head and be like, "Hey, bud," as he holds it up by stone hair, be like, "You know this guy?" Hey. He's not about to do that. But we will search the rest of the building. I no longer want this place for our headquarters.
Okay, so
Too many memories.
we will do a quick run through of the rest of the building next time because
Excellent.
we've 3 hours and 40 minutes we've been going here. It's getting kind of late. So you have finally found the honey man and disposed of him. And his corruption hopefully is now ended.
As an aside, I'd like to search the bottom half of his body. I have a suspicion about some other stuff. Is there anything on him?
No possessions at all. Other than the tattered robes, there were no other clothing, no jewelry. There are more of the Slaneshi carvings on the inner thighs. And instead of normal genitalia, you see that stinger partially retracted up into the torso, partially hanging out, and other than that, that's all he has.
It's just a little prick, with the stinger.
Man, it's a pretty big prick, actually. It hurt.
You're right, Bradley. He was a pretty big prick.
Yelp. So, we will pick this up next weekend, and thank you everybody who hung out with us. Thank you for the raid very much, Hero Zone. Very appreciated. We'll be back Tuesday for Kelsto's game, Midnight Central. Hope to see you then. If everybody will hang out while the credits are rolling, I'll find us someone to raid and play it forward. And hope to see you next weekend. Have a good weekend. Night. Say good night, everybody.
Night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.